Let's get it. You already know we with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You are hit that like button. It ain't nothing. Tap on into the conversation. I think you already know what time it is. Let's get it. You know, let's have a wonderful show. Tap on in for the festivity. Tap on in for the activities. You already know for sure. Piece to the game. It's your play upon a King Supreme. Yeah, man. For sure. Let's go. Where all my people at, man? Support the platform in a major way. King Supreme be coming through with that heat. Virgil Berry in the building. Now, we gonna talk about this situation. It's a trending topic. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna break down. Tap in for the festivity. Tap on in for the activities. Please believe, King Supreme. Hey, now I don't know why B Taylor is running her damn mouth, right? B Taylor's running her mouth, and she needs to be quiet. She really be needing to be quiet. Seriously. Let me tell you guys something. Anton wife is cool with him having side chicks because he got money. He can provide for her. Now, all these chicks gonna tell you they baby daddy helps them with the children, knowing damn well she's struggling with that child. Some women might have baby daddies that's active in the children life, but a lot of them don't. It's cap. Let's be real. You got Jazz running her damn mouth. See, Anton, I think you made a terrible mistake by bringing all these chicken heads on your platform because you gave chicken heads a voice to speak. You didn't give chicken heads and 304s exposure to the microphone. Now they all on the internet running a damn mouth. Let me tell you something about B. Taylor. B. Taylor, you was with a pretend man. B. Taylor was in a whole relationship with Prince Fella, the stud maker. You had a stud munching on your carpet, and you loved it. B. Taylor is in no position to give advice. She got two baby daddies, and when the relationship didn't work with her baby daddies, she got with a pretend man. What is a pretend man? A stud, a female who pretends to be a man. You're in no position to give advice about relationships. You are confused. One minute you want to be with a man, the next minute you want to be with a woman. A woman who pretends to be a man. You was just laid up with a stud. Prince Fella, the stud maker, was munching on your carpet and you loved it. So I don't want to hear nothing coming from B. Taylor. B. Taylor needs to be quiet. B. Taylor needs to take 10 seats. True indeed. Now bless that like button and get up in here. Make sure that you guys get off up in here. Boy, I'm telling you. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here. Go gadget. What's happening? Successful MD. Listen, homie. Anton, this is the thing with Anton Daniels. When you got money like Anton, the reality of it is this. Your money makes your cheating acceptable. You know how many single mothers out here struggling to pay their bills, struggling to pay their rent, the baby daddy ain't helping them. You think they're gonna leave you from cheating and you're providing for them, giving them stability? Man, please. So to all these chicken heads like Jazz and B Taylor talking about what they wouldn't put up with, what they wouldn't tolerate. B Taylor, you got 2 baby daddies. You're not with the father of your children. Be quiet. Talking about what they won't tolerate, what they won't put up with, knowing damn well you didn't been ran through by several different men, and you got 2 baby daddies. Got the nerve to talk about what you ain't gonna put up with from no man. Man, be quiet. You put up with nonsense from a stud. Let me tell you something, B Taylor. You put up with nonsense from a stud. The stud didn't want you no more. The stud pumped and dumped you. You got the nerve to talk about what you ain't gonna put up with from no man. Man, be quiet. You got 2 whole baby daddies. He ain't with none of them. You're not even with the stud that you got with when you broke up with your baby daddies. You couldn't make the relationship work with a man. You couldn't make the relationship work with a stud. Be quiet. Do yourself a favor and be quiet. I want y'all to listen to this nonsense coming from this woman.
So if y'all don't know already, Anton Daniels, he's a content creator, and I think he's now in the political space. He was in the manosphere space. But yes, there has been allegations that came out between him and another content creator. I think her name is Mika. And apparently people are saying that is his side chick. And she is now on a tour to defend her name, defend her marriage, defend her reputation, because I heard that she's in the conservative space. And when you're in that conservative space, it is very important for you to protect your reputation as a married woman and as a content creator and as a conservative. So
if Mika wanted to protect her listen, if Mika wanted to protect her marriage and reputation, why would she be doing dumb things? You got a whole nother man in your hotel room. That is not the way. You can't protect your marriage doing dumb things like that. Mika deserves all the scrutiny and negative attention that she's getting. Why? Because she made a dumb decision, but in her mind, she was going to get clout and fame by hanging around Tampon. Mika disrespected her husband, all for fame, all for views and clicks on YouTube and social media. Mika, listen, homie, Mika didn't give a damn about disrespecting her husband. She felt like linking up with Tampon would catapult her so-called social media career, her YouTube platform. So she disrespected her husband publicly to get clout to hang around Tampon. That's exactly what Mika get. That's exactly what she did. Mika deserves everything that's coming her way. She brought it on herself. That woman disrespected her husband publicly, sitting up in that hotel room with Tampon, and you got a whole husband at home. Man, please.
Let's just go ahead and dive into it. And I'm also going to play y'all a clip. I'm going to play y'all a clip with some of my interactions.
That's not B Taylor on the thumbnail. Now, B Taylor is a nice looking woman. I'll give her that. She's a nice looking sister. But common sense ain't common when it comes to B Taylor. But no, that's not B Taylor on the thumbnail at all.
With Anton Daniels. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get right into it because I don't want to hold y'all up. So let's go ahead. Let's see. How did I have this? Okay, I had it like this. Let's go ahead and start reacting.
All right, so let's get into.
Listen, homie, Anton's cheating is acceptable because he has money. His money makes his cheating acceptable. That is why his wife tolerates it. She don't like it, but she tolerates it. So when you see all these women on social media talking about what they want to put up, man, you done had sex with all these different men that never married you. You'd have been with several broke men that cheated on you. What makes you think these women won't tolerate a rich man cheating on them when they already got baby daddies that done left them with children? But you got the nerve to say what you won't tolerate, what you won't put up with. Your baby daddy left you with children. You got the nerve to talk like you just this strong ass woman that don't put up with nothing. Man, please, that man left you with children. You're sitting over there struggling. You know damn well if you got with a rich man and he provided for you, you're not going to leave him for cheating. Why? Because every man you done been with then cheated on you. Let me tell you, ladies, something. 90% of the men that you dated have cheated on you. You really think we're going to sit up there and believe that you're going to leave a rich man for cheating when you done tolerated broke men for cheating? Anton Daniel's wife is well taken care of. That woman ain't got to work a regular job in her life. She ain't got to work a regular job in her life. That woman is set. She's taken care of. You can't even get your baby daddy to commit you. You can't even get your baby daddy to take care of his children. But you bring your raggedy ass to the internet talking about what you ain't going to put up with from no man. I ain't going to let my man cheat on me. I would leave my man if he cheated on me. Man, shut up. Every nigga you done been with done cheated on you. Ain't no man, none of those men was faithful to you. You ain't fooling nobody.
Anton, Daniel, here's my thinking. With your vast erudition or knowledge in politics, was that the connection or bond? Because as I understand, he's a conservative, and much of his rhetoric, if you will, is political.
Correct.
Is that fair to say?
That's fair.
That is fair. Was that the bond or the connection between you and Anton?
Also, let me say this. From my observation, I did check out some of her content. I think when you're a woman and you're trying
Let me say this to you ladies. If you got a man that's a multi-millionaire, he's going to have other women. You might not like it, but that's the reality. A man who makes decent money, listen, you got men out here with no money that still have options to have beautiful women. So you really think you're going to get with a multi-millionaire, a man that makes a ton of money, and he's going to give you monogamy? You're dreaming. You're not living in reality. What makes these average basic ass women think they're going to get a man what makes these basic average chicks believe that they're going to get a man who makes a lot of money, but somehow this successful man that makes a whole lot of money is somehow going to give them monogamy? You can't even get a broke man to give you monogamy. What makes you think you're going to get with a multi-millionaire and he's going to be with you and only you and give you monogamy, although he makes a ton of money? These women are delusional. Your baby daddy wasn't even faithful to you, and he barely got a damn job. He probably ain't even got a damn job. He didn't even want to be faithful to you. You think you're going to get this rich man to give you monogamy? He ain't going to be with no other women besides you. Man, please.
to get into the political space, you cannot get away with just regurgitating what people have said. You actually need to have knowledge and come with brains and not just beauty. Okay, as somebody who's studied political science, because I wanted to become a political commentator on CNN when I was like in college. Like, I am a journalist. So for me, politics is a big thing. I cannot get into politics because of my job and because, you know, I just have to remain unbiased. But when you're a woman, you got to know what you're talking about. You can't just regurgitate what you hear or assumptions or talking points. You really need to know how the system actually works. And you also need to know the history of how it works. And I can tell just by observation from Mika, she's been trying to get her.
I gotta be real with you ladies. I know you ladies don't like hearing the truth. So if you want somebody that's gonna lie to you, go to one of those FBA channels where these simps pander to black women all day and never tell you the truth. There's plenty of channels like that. There's plenty of channels like that that you can go to. But if you want to hear the truth, tap into King Supreme. I'm gonna give you the facts. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. A man that makes a ton of money, a man that makes a lot of money is not going to give you monogamy. What makes these women think that they're so special that he's not going to be with no other woman besides them? What makes these women believe that they're that special? Give me your feedback in the comments. These women really believe their box is that special, that this rich man is only going to be with them and he's not going to have no other women. He's going to give them monogamy and live happily ever after. What makes these women believe that nonsense? Fairy tale movies, romantic novels, living in a fantasy, not in tune with reality.
Foot in the door for a while now, and it seems like she did music, acting, podcasting, relationships, and now she has entered into the political arena. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you gotta be like a Candace Owens type of witty personality. You gotta have a big personality. You can't.
And Tampon ain't the only man that think like this. Tampon said, my money makes my cheating acceptable. Deal with it or get lost. Go get it with a broke man. You can get it with a broke man that's going to cheat. You can get with a broke man that's going to sit up there and cheat on you. You got these women all up talking about what they ain't going to put up with for no man. And a lot of these chicks are single moms that got baby daddies who barely even do a damn thing for the children. But got the nerve to say, girl, I ain't going to be tolerating that for no man. I don't care how much money he got. Shut up. You ain't, man, be quiet.
Just rely on your looks to get you by. Mr. Center of the World, hello.
Oh, man.
We're just now getting started, but that's just my commentary and what I observe with her. It doesn't seem like she really knows in depth of like politics, and that's just my opinion.
Absolutely. So I was a watcher of Anton's content way before, I actually knew Anton. So that is one of the bases of my connection with Anton, and also the financial conservatism too, because Anton knows a lot about financial decisions.
Okay, and how would you describe your political relationship with him?
Political relationship, what do you mean?
Yeah, so is it primarily the relationship or the friendship you have?
Now you talking about her. When you got bread, you can take all your women to the clinic. You can tell your women, hey, baby, you want to rock with me? You got to get tested. And I'm going to still wear condoms with you because I ain't trying to get you pregnant. But listen, if I'm going to be piping you down, you need to go to the clinic. You got to get a checkup. So if you a man out there and you got multiple women, take all your women to the clinic, get their STD results, and take it from there. But at the same time, you still strap up because the last thing you trying to do is get them pregnant. Let's move on with the content. You damn right a man with money is going to have options to have multiple women. You a damn fool if you think he ain't going to exercise those options. Man, please.
It's primarily about politics?
Well, the relationship that we have now is primarily business.
Or prior to, when you say now, there's an emphasis that maybe it was different prior to.
No, the only prior to is before I knew him.
Okay.
So before I knew him, of course, I'm a consumer at that point.
Yeah.
So
these women who tell you what they ain't gonna tolerate, a dude, listen, man, a ninja has went upside their head and left them with kids. A ninja has went upside their head and left them with kids. As a result of that, she's a single mom. And she got the nerve to talk about what she ain't gonna put up with. Ain't nobody put up with more nonsense than a damn single mom. Who puts up with more nonsense than these single moms? Struggling to provide for the children. Baby daddy don't want to deal with you. He barely even want to see the children. And these are the main women running their mouth talking about, I don't care how much money a man got. I ain't gonna let no man just cheat on me. Man, shut up. You got broke men out there that'll sit up there and cheat on your ass.
I'm, looking at Anton, like I said, from the conservative politics and the fiscally conservative shows he used to have.
And what was it that caught your attention to stay connected to the work that he does?
Before I knew him?
Yep.
Oh,
you said you was a consumer of his work.
Yeah. It would be like the Millionaire Morning Show. That's actually what I did watch. I didn't know Anton's other shows until we started working together.
Sure.
But the Millionaire.
I don't want to hear it. We're going to go back to B. Taylor and let's see what Jazz had to say. Check this out.
To build their platform. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Of course, we got to do a lot of pausing and commentary because of the paywall situation. Fair use. for use. Tasha, please don't come get me. Girl, I fuck with you. Okay? But let's get into it, y'all. Now, let me know if you're able to hear this. Okay? Because we're trying something.
Do you really think a man is going to be faithful and monogamous with Jazz? Do you really think a black man with money and options is going to be faithful to this chick right here and she's going to be the only woman he has? Are you really dumb enough to believe that? A man going to make all this money, he's going to be a provider, and he's going to give Jazz monogamy. You're living in a fantasy. You're not in tune with reality. What man in his right mind is going to give this woman monogamy?
I think this is what Keisha should be doing. I think she'll pull the screenshot of it up first,
man,
and then play the audio somewhere else. Okay, all right.
Oh man.
All right. Okay.
You really think somebody gonna give this loudmouth ghetto chick monogamy? She's overly opinionated. She got a loud mouth. She's ratchet and ghetto. No one with common sense is gonna give this woman monogamy, especially a man who makes decent money.
I'm gonna keep the music off, y'all. All right. I just try to set a vibe. All right, let me know if y'all can hear this, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear this. Hold on.
For Mika, because she don't deserve none of this. Like, she genuinely is a good person, and she genuinely just want to do content. Mika's content, the majority of it is not even about like relationships. It's about political stuff.
Perfect.
Most of the stuff that she talks about is
perfect. Okay, so you guys can hear it. Let me just adjust something real quick, and then we're gonna play this thing. Cause I'm sorry, Anton, because I know your ass watching. You played that girl. I mean, she participated in the play, but I mean the doubling down.
Tampon didn't play nobody. The only reason that people watch Jazz podcast is because of the spotlight that Tampon gave her. Nobody would know Jazz or Mika if it wasn't for Tampon. So Tampon is not using you. If I was Tampon, you know what I say? You can repay me with them cheeks. And when you do these live streams, I'm going to get paid and I'm going to give you whatever I feel like I want to give you. I made you. Nobody would know you if it wasn't for me. Tampon didn't use anybody. If anything, these women were trying to use Tampon. What do I mean they was trying to use Tampon? They was using Tampon to get more exposure. They're using Tampon to bring traffic to their social media platforms. So in reality, these women are using Tampon, not the other way around. Guess what? Tampon don't need Jazz. Tampon don't need Mika. Tampon is still a multi-millionaire. Who gains more, Jazz or Mika or Tampon? What does Tampon gain from dealing with these women? So the least that you can do is submit those cheeks to me, baby. That's the least you can do, is give up them cheeks. What else do you have to offer? You're not making me money. You're not Tasha K to where if I go to your platform, I'm going to get a lot of followers just based on going to your platform. Mika and Jazz can't do anything for Tampon. It don't benefit Tampon to do business with them. They benefit from even being on Tampon's platform. The only reason we know who these women are is because they went to Anton's platform. So if anybody is being used, it is Tampon, not these women.
You already got this girl looking crazy as hell for you at your expense. Then you went and talked to Tasha K after she did. It made the shit even worse. Made both of y'all look even worse. And I do feel Tasha K was a little gentle with you. She was on what's her name ass. She was on Mika's ass. She was treading a little light with you, but we'll get to that part. So we're going to discuss this, and then we're going to get into the whole T.I. and 50 Cent thing, because baby, my music ears perked up. And when I heard Damani do that diss track,
you see all his neck rolling and his hand thing. Would you guys give Jazz monogamy? How many guys in the comment think that Jazz is beautiful and you would give this woman monogamy? You would fall in love with her and give her monogamy. How many men would do that? Now, some of you guys might lie about it because, like I said, some of you guys got girlfriends that look like Auntie Messy. I'm just saying. How many men in the comment section would give Jazz monogamy? Give her monogamy to the point to where Jazz would be your only woman.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna get to it. So let's get into the first video real quick. Starting with Anton.
Do content. Mika, she don't deserve none of it. Respect man law. She genuinely is a good person, and she genuinely just want to do content. Mika's content, the majority of it is not even about like relationships. It's about political stuff. Most of the stuff that she talks about is what's happening on a political spectrum.
Jazz is your typical loudmouth ghetto black woman. Don't nobody with common sense want to put up with that. I mean, you might have sex with her, but you don't want to deal with her for the long haul. Jazz is the type of woman that you kick it with. She's probably fun. You can relate to her, but nobody wants to deal with a woman like Jazz on a daily basis. No, that's not the type of woman that you want to deal with long term. She's ghetto. She's ratchet. She's overly opinionated, and she don't know a damn thing. Men with options and money are not going to give women like Jazz monogamy. It's not going to happen. Keep dreaming.
She just so happened to be pretty.
She's a little more than pretty.
Oh, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying.
And just to kind of give you some feedback, that's why I asked if she called you.
Well, I usually talk to Mika pretty regularly because, again, she's a part of the platform. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of people that create content on one of my channels, and we do panels and all of that stuff. So I mean, I just check on people. I'm like, yo, you good? Is everything good?
I got you.
How's your mental and all of that stuff?
So the interview that took place the other night was a very intense interview because I took an approach as I took myself out of the situation. Well, I took Tasha K out of the situation.
You couldn't take Tasha K out
I
of the
did.
situation. Did you really?
I did. I took Tasha K out of the situation and I approached her as LaTasha Kibi. I'm a married woman. I've been married 20 years.
I've
I told
never
her to my
known
face,
your real name.
LaTasha Kibi. LaTasha Rita Kibi.
So right now, excuse me, I'm sure you guys have seen this or heard some of this, but right now she's talking about how she got in contact with Mika. So we just heard Anton say, oh, she didn't deserve this, she didn't deserve that. Well, you put her in position to deserve all this slander, and I'm like, be so for real.
I know. Transferring means the transfer of love.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I said, I looked at her profile and I said, you do content? She's like, yeah. I said, where's the content? And then she goes, oh, it's on this page. I said, oh, okay. So where did you meet Anton? And then she was like, what? My viewers had told him to reach out to me and he reached out to me. And I was like, well, how many followers did you have at the time? And she says like 1,200. I said, so where was the content that he saw? And she goes, I don't know. Maybe he saw me on TV. I said, well, how did he see you on TV?
She was I guess maybe a correspondent.
Yes. I said, so she was like, maybe he saw the clips that I did in DC. I said, but he's in Detroit. That's local news.
Yeah.
I said, Mika, do you realize you got pretty privilege?
She does.
I said, do you think Anton, if you were ugly, would have reached out to you?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Of course, Anton would have never reached out to Mika if she wasn't pretty. If Mika looked like Auntie Messy, there's no way that Tampon would take Mika with him to the basketball game to sit courtside. The only reason why he did it because she's attractive. It's not because she's talented. She doesn't have any talent, so nobody's flying Mika out based on her talent. They're flying Mika out based on the fact that they would like to sleep with her. That is it. That's all. This is no revelation. This is common sense. This is no revelation. Everybody with common sense understands that.
Bunch of people that create content on one of my channels, and we do panels and all of that stuff. So I mean, I just check on people. I'm like, yo, you good? Is everything good?
I got you.
How's your mental and all of that stuff?
So the interview that took place the other night was a very intense interview because I took an approach as I took myself out of the situation. Well, I took Tasha K out of the situation.
You couldn't take Tasha K out
I
of the
did.
situation. Did you really?
I did. I took Tasha K out of the situation and I approached her as LaTasha Kibi. I'm a married woman. I've been married 20 years.
I've never known your real name.
LaTasha Kibi. LaTasha Rita Kibi.
So right now, excuse me, I'm sure you guys have seen this or heard some of this, but right now she's talking about how she got in contact with Mika. So we just heard Anton say, oh, she didn't deserve this, she didn't deserve that. Well, you put her in a position to deserve all this slander, and I'm like, be so for real.
I know. Transferring means the transfer of love.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I said, I looked at her profile and I said, you do content? She's like, yeah. I said, where's the content? And then she goes, oh, it's on this page. I said, oh, okay. So where did you meet Anton? And then she was like, well, my viewers had told him to reach out to me, and he reached out to me. And I was like, well, how many followers did you have at the time? And she says like 1,200. I said, so where was the content that he saw? And she goes, I don't know. Maybe he saw me on TV. I said, well, how did he see you on TV?
She was I guess maybe a correspondent.
Yes. I said, so she was like, maybe he saw the clips that I did in DC. I said, but he's in Detroit. That's local news.
Yeah.
I said, Mika, do you realize you got pretty privilege?
She does.
I said, do you think Anton, if you were ugly, would have reached out to you?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. That was the first what the fuck moment for me. Like, no. Come on. This girl, oh my God, is messed up because the girl went on Tasha K's platform and on the other platform, the Talk Perspective, I think is what it's called, and said, no, he reached out for me for my work, for, my point of.
Nobody reaches out to Mika for her work. People reach out to Mika because they would like to sleep with her. Nobody reaches out to Mika because of her talent. No one does that. Let's be real. This is no revelation. It's only common sense. Nobody listens to Mika and says, oh my God, she is so talented. I would love to have this woman on my platform. No, they would like to sleep with you. That's the only reason they want a collaboration in the first place. Nobody looks at this woman like, man, this woman has so much talent. Nobody looks at that situation like that. No one. Tampon said it. Yeah, if she wasn't pretty, there's no way she would be with me. It's common sense. If Mika looked like Auntie Messi, there's no way that Tampon would fly her out to sit at a basketball game with him courtside. Why you think he ain't took Auntie Messi to a basketball game with him to sit courtside? I think we all know why.
You, he was interested because of that. Not just because I'm cute, not just because I'm pretty. This was the moment that Anton could have had this girl's back. This was the moment he could have been like, well, no, yeah, she's attractive, but I actually like what she be talking about. No, I did like her content. Matter of fact, let me show you one of the videos that,
Tampon was not finna sit up there and lie to Tasha K. He kept it real. The only reason why I flew her out because she's pretty. The woman doesn't have any talent. So let's not pretend like she's being flew out because of talent. Let's not play those games. That's not why men want to fly Mika out. Oh my God, Mika has so much talent. I would love to collaborate with her. Nobody thinks that. Stop it.
Really intrigued my interest with her mindset or something that she was speaking on politically. No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He flat out said, yeah, I reached out because she was fine. But we knew this, though. We knew this. And a part of me feels like Mika knew it too, but she didn't care enough to ask enough questions to avoid being used for just her looks, which is exactly
what Mika was not being used. Tampon didn't need Mika for anything. Tampon hooked up with Mika because he wanted to have sex with her. Not because she was going to bring any value to his platform. People listen to Tampon to hear his opinions about social issues and politics. Tampon ain't making the money that he making because Mika somehow showed up to his platform. Absolutely not. Mika is using Tampon, not the other way around. Who gains more for doing the interview? Let's say Tampon and Mika do an interview. Who gains more from that interview, Tampon or Mika? Can we use common sense? Mika hooks up with Tampon for an interview. Who has more to gain? Tampon doesn't gain anything by bringing Mika on the platform. If anything, Mika gains a lot of exposure just by being on Tampon's platform. Tampon didn't use Mika for a damn thing. If anything, Mika is using him. The same way that you use Tampon to gain exposure on social media. Nobody would know you if it wasn't for Tampon. So you ought to be thanking Tampon for the exposure that he gave you.
He used her for, but let me know if I'm tripping. Because for me, if this is your home girl, you see what's been going on with her, you see how people been slandering her name, you're going to go back and double down on it. Yeah, I hit her up because she was fine. I'm sure she won't, but Mika, please don't ever mess with this man again. But what I've learned, you guys, since this viral moment I've had, you can't trust him, all right? You cannot trust everybody in this game. Everybody does not have the best intentions for you. Sometimes we can be a little naive.
What makes these women believe that they're so valuable? Tampon gains nothing by bringing Mika to his platform. He gains absolutely nothing. Mika is the one who gains exposure and more followers. Tampon gains nothing by bringing Mika to his platform. He already had the views. He already had money, fame, and popularity. Mika brings nothing of value to Tampon. Absolutely nothing. So the least that she can do is surrender them damn cheeks. That's the least she could do. And Tampon understood that from the gate, like, okay, she's not going to elevate my platform. She can't bring me followers. The only thing she can do is submit those cheeks to me. That's the only thing she can do.
Naive. I'll be the first to say so. Right here, she was too trusting of a nigga that won't even speak well on her name when she's not around. After he put the girl in a position to look crazy as hell, she allowed it. But goddamn, it was no mercy.
But she played oblivious to this. So that's when I had to get a little. You'll see it. You'll see it because
I think this probably will be good.
I told her this because I said, "Well,
I don't want no. I'm not interested in having."
No, I got you, but I'm telling you because you gonna have to address this because I.
Wait, I missed that. What'd she say?
I'm not.
Because I feel like this was some flirting shit too. This was.
We gonna give you the replay, Jazz. I see you in the comment section. I had to be honest with you because that's what King Supreme is known for, his honesty. Anton gains nothing by bringing these women on his platform. Absolutely nothing. He's not going to gain more followers. He's not going to make more money. If anything, you're getting the exposure. You're getting more attentions and followers just by being associated with Tampon. So if anything, the women are using him. They're using Tampon based on the fact that he has a large following like King Solomon. Tampon has a large following like King Solomon. The realest thing since King Charlemagne sipped champagne. You dig? Now let's get back to the content, baby. The only thing these women have to offer Anton is sex, maybe some booty cheek clapping. Outside of that, they could do absolutely nothing for him. Tampon recognizes that. He realizes that. He said, well, the only thing I can get from these women is sex. I already got the money. I already got the fame and popularity. They have nothing to offer me. If anything, I have something to offer them.
Like, if y'all go, please go and subscribe to Tasha K. Subscribe to Tasha K. Go over there and watch this video and look at the body language.
Come on, Jazz. You know I'm telling the truth, Jazz. Tampon gains nothing by bringing you on his platform. Tampon gains nothing by bringing Mika on his platform. If anything, you guys are the ones with something to gain. Fame, notoriety, popularity, more subscribers and more followers, more visibility just by linking up with Tampon. Come on, baby. We all got enough. Come on, baby. We got common sense to know what's going on. Listen, homie, the game is see-through like looking out of the window in broad daylight. It is that obvious. Tampon gains nothing by collaborating with these women.
The mannerisms. All right. It was some flirtatious nature up in this air. Then he can't help himself. And I do feel like he feels like more comfortable speaking when there's women present. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he feels he can finesse a little bit better, or a lot more when it's just women around, because he got the.
Because I'm gonna bring women up the same way he brings men up. Come on, Jazz. Tampon brings men and women up. He don't just bring women up. So let's be real. If Tampon does an interview with you today, Jazz, Tampon gains nothing from that because he already has money. He already has money, fame, and popularity. If anything, you're the one with something to gain by linking up with Tampon. Tampon doesn't gain more money or followers interviewing you on this platform. It does nothing for him. If anything, he's doing you a favor. He's giving you more exposure. He's giving you fame, access to make money, and visibility, baby.
Got the, sly little mannerisms going on, laughing and chuckling, giving little compliments. Man, gone. Shout out to Tasha K. I love you. I love you, sister. You're that girl. You cool. You all right with me. You all right with me. Fair use. Fair use.
No, I got you. But I'm telling you, because, well,
I don't.
So that's when I had to get a think, Anton, if you were ugly, would have reached out to you?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
But she played oblivious to this.
Oh.
So
Jazz,
that's when
man,
I had to get a little.
Something. Jazz, I got to be real with you, man. If Tampon never did a collaboration with you and Mika, he would still be a multi-million-dollar man. He would still have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. All of his videos would still be doing numbers. The reality of it is this: women want to be more important than what they actually are. That's the reality. Tampon would still have millions of subscribers, millions of viewers, if he never collaborated, if he never brought Jazz or Mika to his platform. On the flip side, if Tampon never brought you on his platform, nobody would know who you are, Jazz. Nobody would know who Mika is. You guys benefit from the collaboration. Tampon gains nothing. He gains nothing.
You'll see it. You'll see it, because
I think this probably will be good.
I told her this because I said, well,
I don't want no. I'm not interested in having.
No, I got you. But I'm telling you.
Let me say this to you, Jazz. Tampon's money makes his cheating acceptable. You really think a man who's a multi-millionaire is going to give you monogamy? So a man who makes tons of money is going to give you monogamy? You're dreaming. Like Christopher Williams. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming, yeah. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming, yeah. Listen, ladies, I got to be honest with you. A man who makes tons of money is not going to give you monogamy. It's not going to happen. Come up out of that fantasy. King Supreme is going to bring you back down to reality, baby.
Because you gonna have to address this, because
No, say it out loud, Ton Dog. I'm gonna just play out I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna act it out for y'all since y'all can't see it. He's like,
and listen, I don't say this because I dislike you, Jazz. I have no reason to dislike you. I'm just being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Because that's just what I do. You got you got average women who think they're going to get a man who's a man who makes more money than the average man. His earning is way above average. You think a man of that status is going to give you monogamy? Like he's not going to have no other women. You're going to be the only woman. Let me tell you something. Tampon makes his wife's. When it comes to Anton's wife, he makes her life better, not the other way around. He's making her life better. This woman ain't got to work no more. She ain't got to deal with the day-to-day stress that average women got to deal with. They got to get up and go to work. You're single mothers. You got baby daddies. You're struggling as a result of you being a single mother. But you got the nerve to say, I don't care how much money a man got. I ain't gonna tolerate no man cheating on me. Tampons money makes his cheating acceptable. Deal with it. There's broke men who cheat on. Every woman has been cheated on by a broke man. I'm gonna say it again. Every woman has been cheated on by a broke man. So what makes you think these women ain't gonna tolerate some rich man cheating on them? I ain't gonna tolerate no man cheating on me. I don't care how much money he got. Shut up, you lying. Every woman has been cheated on by a broke ninja. So what makes you think they're not gonna tolerate it from a rich man?
I don't like no you know, Tasha. Boy, if you don't get your oh my God. He's trying. It's his, I don't even have words. Let's keep going.
Took it from a wife's standpoint. I'm like, he been married 20 years, and I'm pulling up pictures of the wife. I'm like, the wife is nice. I'm looking at you, and I'm like,
you met her in real life.
Mika, yeah, she's gorgeous. And I'm looking at Mika, and I'm like, well, Mika, baby, all I see on the IG is ass.
You think Rita, but see, this is the thing. If Rita divorces Tampon, she gonna get a ton of money. See where Tampon messed up? This is where Tampon messed up, getting into that legal marriage. Because if Rita decides to leave, she gonna take his ass to the cleaners. Legal marriage is a terrible thing for wealthy men, for successful men with a lot of money. It puts you in a bad position if she ever wants to come for your money. If Rita ever decided that she wanted to leave Tampon and she was tired of him cheating, she could take this man to the cleaners legally.
And she goes, well, I said, so is that your contact? And she, no, I haven't heard you talk in any of the clips.
She talk all politics all the time. She's went viral multiple different times.
Do people listen to her?
Absolutely.
Do they get
listen, Tasha, she is smart as hell.
Okay. She may be smart.
You got this woman right here said, this is why we're not loyal to y'all. Hey, man, we already know these pros ain't loyal. These pros ain't loyal. Why do you think men don't want to get married? They know you're not loyal. They know for the most part you're only good for sex and companionship. This is why they're not married. This is why marriages have went down in the community. If I'm a man with money, why do I need to get married? What does marriage do for a man with money that's already set my lifestyle? I done already built my lifestyle. I got opportunities. I'm successful with money. Marrying a woman is a death sentence to a man with resources. Why? Because the moment she don't want to be in a relationship no more, I'm going to sue. I want to file for the divorce. I need spousal support. I need alimony. Oh my God. And if you got children with that woman, they're going to really take your black ass to the cleaners. Marriage is legal robbery for a man with money. You know what she gonna say? Why did you divorce your husband? I wasn't happy. You really think these men are happy with your ass? If men are being honest with you, these men are not happy with you. But you know why these women say they left the relationship? He's a cheater. I'm not happy. You're never happy. You wasn't happy when I met you. It's rare to see women that are really happy. They'll pretend to be happy in public, but behind the scenes, they are miserable. They are suffering. They are struggling as single moms. You can't even make yourself happy. Now, this is what's going on. She's unhappy in search of a new pappy, which means she's looking for a new man. She was unhappy in search of a new pappy. Now she's going to divorce her husband for money. I know you unhappy in search of a new pappy. I get it. I understand it. That is why it's foolish to get married to the average woman. They're never happy. They're never satisfied. I'm gonna say this to you, men. When you make it your priority to make a woman happy, you a fool. You a fool. If that woman is not happy with your presence and the way that you treat her, stop wasting your time trying to make these women happy. They'll never be happy. These women are not even happy with themselves. They hate their lives. They hate the fact that they got a baby daddy. They don't even like their own personal situation. She can't bring happiness to you. She can't bring anything of value. All she can do is tear you down. And if you don't realize that and recognize that, you're going to be somebody who gets married to one of these bras, and she's going to take you to the cleaners legally. And you're going to cough up a whole lot of money.
And she know how to talk that talk. But here's the thing. You understand as a content creator that the look also can matter, just especially for women, just as much as the content.
Okay.
It's the reality of the world that we live in.
But when you're too pretty.
What is too pretty? How can you be too pretty?
See, I don't like that. What is too pretty, Tasha? What are you trying to say? What does that mean? I feel like, doesn't it feel like Tasha was kind of giving some like slights to Mika? What do you mean? But when you're too pretty, because I'll give you that. I just said he should have threw her a little alley-oop and talked about, her intelligence. And he touched on it a little bit. He did. But what is being too pretty is pretty? It's pretty is pretty. What do you mean? What's too? You can never be too pretty.
Tampon is smart enough to know that these women can't do anything. They can't bring anything. They can't bring anything of value. So Tampon is like, well, the least you can do is surrender those cheeks. The least you can do is give me some sex. I mean, you ain't bringing anything. You ain't bringing anything else of value. So all you can do is submit them cheeks to me, baby. Outside of that, you have nothing to offer me. You're gaining exposure just by being on my platform. I gain absolutely nothing from dealing with you.
What? I know I can't.
I can be too pretty. If I was on here with, stomach out, cleavage out, and I'm, there's a way that I can,
you will probably have 3 million instead of.
I doubt it, because are they listening to me? Yes, I may have 3 million followers, but do I have impact?
Yes.
So no, I get so much respect from married men. You're speaking from a man's perspective. I got married men that bring their wives to my show to say, I put my wife on you. Mm-hmm. She has to listen. And now the wife is a fan. Mm-hmm. They're not, they may follow me to say, oh yeah, she's attractive, but
Mika got the honey, Tampon got the money, fair exchange, no robbery. Jazz got the honey, Tampon got the money, fair exchange, no robbery. The only thing you can give me is sex. You can't bring anything else of value that's going to benefit me as a man. You benefit just by being on my platform. I'm giving you visibility. I'm giving you exposure. I'm creating opportunities for you to make money just by you being on my platform. I gain nothing from dealing with you. Absolutely nothing. Tampon is already a multimillionaire, successful with a lot of views, a large social media platform. Jazz and Mika brings nothing of value to Tampon. But Tampon gives them all the value that they were looking for. They're getting attention. People are talking about them. They got visibility. Now you have an opportunity to make more money outside of what you do, maybe for a 9-to-5 or something. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice looking woman.
I know I'm nice looking, but I don't
like people need to.
I don't sell that.
You smell good.
Thank you. That. I don't sell that.
He always talking about how women smelling good. Calm down. You smelling good, you looking good. He thinks he knows how to like break down women's walls. You know what I'm saying? All this glazing and over complimenting, you smelling good. I've heard him say that about other women too on streams, like she be smelling good. And it's like, dude, relax a little bit.
Oh, my voice. I don't sell ass.
If you're smelling good, baby, then you're just smelling good. It is what it is. It's all good in the hood.
Over here.
Yeah, but Tasha, you are in a completely different space, respectfully. You are in a completely different space. Even the type of content that you talk about is completely different than a lot of other people and a lot of other women that are content creators. I don't want to name no names. You know what I'm saying? Of different people.
No, I can't.
I can't.
As an example.
as an example.
Okay.
Melanie King.
Right, so
I know Melanie King. She was friends with, she did content with Kevin Samuels, right?
Correct.
What's up? Let me pause it real quick. Yo, are y'all for real right now?
I don't know why these women be talking about, I ain't gonna tolerate this. You been with a man that you dated a man that went upside your head and left you as a single mom, and you got the nerve to talk about what you ain't gonna tolerate? Who tolerates more BS than single moms? Or these women, or these women who done dated a whole lot of men? Every woman has been cheated on by a broke ninja. Straight up. Your baby daddy won't even help you with no bills. He barely helps you with the children. And you got the nerve to talk about what you ain't gonna put up with. Like you ain't gonna tolerate no rich man having other women. Man, please.
It's 242 people in the building tonight.
Man, please.
Wait a minute. One more time. Let me turn that up. Shout out to all the new subscribers in the building. Oh, I know y'all here for some mess. I know. I know why you're here. I get it. And I appreciate you. Whatever reason brought you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. One more round of applause for the new subscribers in the building. Let's keep rocking. Y'all keep rolling in the chat. I'm trying to keep up. I got y'all. Let's go.
Okay,
Which Kevin Samuels was a really good friend of mine.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
And so Melanie King is an aesthetically pleasing person at a lot of people. And let me tell you how I know.
Okay.
Is because when she had kind of showcased.
The only reason men wanted to collaborate with Melanie King is because they wanted to sleep with her, not because she has talent. Let's be real. I know a lot of you ladies don't want to hear this. Men are not reaching out to you because you have so much talent. They are reaching out because they would love to sleep with you. They would love to clap your cheeks. None of these men are reaching out to you because you have so much talent. Clearly, that's not the case. Men can care less about what you are saying. Let me just be real with you. What you are saying doesn't matter. What makes these women think that all these men are reaching out to them based on the fact that they have talent? What makes these women believe that?
I had people hitting me up like, Melanie got a guy, Melanie got a guy. When she had eventually kind of showcased that she had a guy in her life, people were hurt about that.
I'm fast forward.
People.
Let me tell you something, ladies. When these men want to collaborate, excuse me, when these men want to collaborate with you, they're looking at your breasts. They are looking at your butt. They don't care about what's coming out of your mouth. You might be pretty. You got a nice booty. You got nice breasts. That's the only thing that men are thinking about. Nobody's linking up with you because you have talent. No.
We're hurt about that because, unfortunately, for women and fortunately in real life, you don't meet them and say, hey, what is your personality like?
Because it happens. I'm seeing it with like, what's the girl name that came behind Megan?
She, had dreams and aspirations to be a future Olympian. She had hundreds of medals. You know what I mean? Because I came to
that way at home. She is a full-time mother, cooks 3 meals a day.
No one
can't do it for money. You got to do it because you really care about it.
Okay.
My mom don't work. My daughter is not going to be working, right? Not until she get of age to where, because if my daughter decide, hey, I just want to be a wife. I just want to be a housewife for the rest of my life. I'm cool with that. I think that is a phenomenal job. If she just want to be a mother, I don't push my daughter to try to be the most modern person. I teach her morals, character, value, to love God, to be in church. She studies her Bible. She go to Taekwondo. She go to school, and she enjoy her life as a young kid. That's it. So it's my job as a man to create the space for the women to truly become women, for them to be able to find themselves and to truly thrive in the space that they're in. Rita don't give a fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to.
See, Tampon can sleep with other women, but Rita can't sleep with another man. What man who provides for his woman gonna let her sleep with another man and take her serious after that? It's not gonna happen. So it's open on Tampon's end, but it's closed on Rita's end. You think Tampon would take care of Rita and love her if he found out she let another man clap her cheeks? Absolutely not, and rightfully so. Your lifestyle is better because of me. You don't have to work another day in your life because of me. What in the hell do I look like allowing you to get your cheeks clapped by another man? Please. It's open on Tampon's end, but closed on Rita's end. That's how the game goes. Don't get mad at the messenger. It is what it is, baby. The hell I look like providing for some woman, and I'm gonna sit up there and let her get her cheeks clapped by another man, and she gonna come back and lay up with me. Negro, please. That'll never happen. You better get the packing. You better hit the road, Jack, and don't you never come back. No more, no more. Let's go.
Be on the internet doing this particular thing.
And we're talking about your wife.
Yeah, my wife.
Okay.
She not tripping off of none of this shit. She don't care. Because she in her own life, in her own bubble, with her own Gucci loafers on right over there.
Kept the woman, why would she give a fuck?
But at the same time, people want her to care because they want to come at me.
I mean, I go through the same thing. You know, there are videos up of Shaq being gay.
No, we just think she should care because you're blatantly out here disrespecting her. But hey, maybe she doesn't think what you're doing is disrespect. If she's really...
Tampon has every right to run his household the way that he sees fit. Tampon said it himself. My money makes my cheating acceptable. My woman is not allowed to have sex with other men, but I can have sex with other women. That is how Tampon run his program, and I can't be mad at that. I'm making your life better. You're not making my life better. So that's the reality of it, baby. Yeah, true story. But what if a woman had money? Man, you can't do what a man do. So all you women who want to say, well, men do. Okay, you know what? Why don't you get out there and do some construction? Get a sledgehammer in the middle of the summer and do some damn construction. The same type of hard work that men do. Bet money you don't want to do that. You want to get your nails done. You want to get your wig done. You want to wear makeup. You don't want to get out there and do construction. So stop talking about what men do. Well, if men do it, we should be able to. You ain't no damn man. There's double standards that benefit women. There's double standards that benefit men. Live with it. Deal with it. You want somebody to take your ass out on a date and provide for you because you a damn woman. That benefits women. Let me tell you something, ladies. White men from the beginning of this country, they were known to practice racism and white supremacy, but they still clapped the cheeks of black women. See, when racist white men slept with black women, that didn't stop those white men from promoting white supremacy and white supremacist ideologies. They just had a fetish for black women. They only wanted, the white man goal was to sexually exploit the black woman, not to marry the black woman. The white man had sex with them, but they didn't want them. So when black women try to say, well, if you can sleep with a white woman, I can sleep with a white man. No, the hell you can't. No, the hell you can't. You can't do what a man does. Ever since the beginning of time, men have dominated and conquered women sexually. They will leave their country and conquer new land, and they will dominate and conquer the women. Study the history of the world. That's what men have always done. If I'm dominating and conquering a woman, that's not the same when you go out there and get piped down by some damn man. It's not even comparable. You sound crazy thinking you can do what a damn man does.
If she is really out here just collecting a check and allowing her husband to engage with women like this, and it's all good with her, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
See, I agree with that. Tampon need to stop talking about he's a conservative Christian. Just say, I got money and I got 3 old foes on the side and my wife ain't got a problem with it. Leave it at that. But stop telling everybody that you're this conservative Christian, because you're not. At that particular point, you are fraudulent. You are faking. Right? I smell bologna, not bacon. You are faking at that point. Tampon is not a God-fearing conservative Christian man. That is a bold-faced lie. Tampon might as well keep it real. I get a whole lot of money and I'm married, but my money makes my cheating acceptable. So Rita is cool with it. Just be real and say that. Stop hiding behind Christianity, brother. That's my advice for Tampon.
It just looks bad because you built your whole brand off of being conservative, off of being Christian, off of being married, and condemning other people who are not married. And you not.
What makes these women think they can get their cheeks clapped and come back to you? That'll never happen. Well, they try to say, well, men cheat. Yeah, I dominate and conquer women. But if you got your cheeks clapped, you can never come back to me. That's the reality. That's the reality that women must deal with right there. It's my job to dominate and conquer. Yes, I provide certain things for you. No man in his right mind that provides money is going to let his woman get her cheeks clapped and think she's going to come back to him. No way. Absolutely not. You are done after that. I wish I would let a woman get her cheeks clapped and think she's going to come back to me, and I'm going to still sit up there and provide for this woman after she done went to the streets and got her cheeks clapped, and think that you're going to send this woman back to me and I'm going to love on her and just provide for her after that. Man, you crazy.
Not even holding up your vows correctly. You're nothing about how you move as Christian. Like, that's why we care. Because why you lying? You could have just came out the gate like, look, this is the kind of relationship I have with my wife. This is how we get down. You know what I'm saying? I could step out. She don't. Whatever the case may be. I could do what I do. Now let me show you how to get to this bag. People would appreciate that a lot more than this lie you built your brand off of. And now you're trying to come out now and say, yeah, I'm a devout Christian conservative.
See, but if a woman, let's say you break up with your woman, you guys break up, and let's say you want to break up with this woman, and she get her cheeks clapped, you can't take her back, bro. Once she get her cheeks clapped by another man, she's contaminated. You never let that woman come back. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Once a woman allows another man to clap her cheeks, she is tainted. She is never to come back. You a fool if you take that woman back. You dig? I know a lot of you men, you get with women and you break up with her. She go get her cheeks clapped, and then all of a sudden, when that situation don't work, then she runs back to you. Once a woman get her cheeks clapped by another man, she is contaminated. Please believe it.
Also can fuck with other women, and I can also do this, and so what? I do what I want. Now you trying to get mad at us when you could have just kept it a buck from the beginning. Like, don't nobody care, but you cared so much about your brand and your ego that you had to lie to kick it first. That's why we care. And you making people around you look crazy.
And you know what these simps say? You know what these simps tolerated? Well, she slept with another man, but she did it when we wasn't together. And you still took her back? So this woman convinced you that, yeah, she let another man clap her cheeks, but she did it when you guys wasn't together. You never let that woman come back to you. Once she allows another man to clap her cheeks, that woman is contaminated. That's exactly how you must look at it as a masculine man. She's never to come back after that. So she gonna go to the streets, get her cheeks clapped, and come back to you. And her excuse for getting her cheeks clapped, well, we wasn't together. I know I got my cheeks clapped, but we wasn't together when I got my cheeks clapped. You ain't coming back to me.
That's why we care.
I mean, he's just a regular. He's a cool dude. I met him. He's a cool guy.
He's not an internet guy. He's not this.
That's what simps
he's
say.
A man of not.
Listen, homie, I've seen simps who made excuses. Well, I know she got her cheeks clapped, but we wasn't together when she got her cheeks clapped. So she can go to the streets, get her cheeks clapped, and when that situation don't work, she realized the grass ain't greener, and she runs back to you after she done got her cheeks clapped. You a fool if you take that woman back. I'm gonna say it again. You a damn fool if you take that woman back. Start brand new, get another one, throw away the other, and come back with another. Never take a woman back once she runs to the streets and get her cheeks clapped. That woman is to never come back to you.
many words, you know, like they do that because they don't like what we do and they feel like, oh, well, you talk about everybody else's family and what they got going on. We should talk about yours. But it's like, but we have limits to what we do and how far we go. You know,
I would never go after somebody's
child.
I'm never gonna post I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's why you couldn't finish that sentence, because you know your ass is lying.
Yeah.
Tom dog. You would never go after nobody's child. You would never talk about nobody's kids. I'm not about to go and pull up the tapes, but you know you are on tape dragging the fuck out of other people's kids. I've been on panels and you done said, fuck them kids. Fuck them black babies.
He said that. That's
Come
true.
on now. In 2026, let's just keep it all the way above.
Now that's a true story. Tampon said, F them kids. Tampon didn't sit up there and say, yeah, homie, F them kids. Yeah. Tampon has said that several times.
Let's just keep it all the way a buck. I know it's hard.
That aggravates me. It honestly does. Like, I don't remember the last time that I was that mad ever in life.
But let me ask you this.
I don't remember.
You right about that, Chris Norwood, but you know, tampon mentality. I don't need to go to the gym. I got money. My money makes my cheating acceptable because I got money. I provide for my wife. I provide for my family. My money makes my cheating acceptable. And if a woman gonna be with me, she better recognize that I'm gonna have other women. My money makes my cheating acceptable. You did? And that's the mentality of tampon. And not just tampon, many men. I can have multiple women. I'm making your life better. You're not making mine better. If you run to the streets and get your cheeks clapped, you can never come back to me. That's the reality of it, baby. Don't get mad at the messenger. King Supreme is just telling you. I'm just telling you what it is.
The last time that I've ever been that pissed off.
As a content creator,
I don't need to go to no damn gym. It don't matter that I'm fat. I got money. I don't need no gym. I got money. My money makes my cheating acceptable. Rita ain't got a problem with it. So why you got a problem with it if Rita ain't got a problem with it? Rita knows I got multiple women. My money makes my cheating acceptable. And I don't need to go to the gym because I got money.
Study the people that we do content on.
Facts.
Did you not think that Corey Holcomb was gonna go there, being that he's went there before? Or
I was prepared for him to come at my wife.
Yeah.
And you didn't mind?
No, I mind, but what am I gonna do about that? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, when I went,
You was prepared for him to come at your wife? Why? Why? Because you was there with Mika? And it didn't look bad, so I want to know, why do y'all think that is? Why do you think he was prepared for Corey Holcomb to come at his wife? That's interesting.
Oh, you went on the show.
When I went to the
And once he did he ever come to his wife's defense after the fact? I know he tried to do the whole my daughter's distraught thing, but did he ever say anything about that? Maybe because she's an adult, he feels like he don't have to come to the defense, but your wife is your wife. He dragged her. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't expect for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? I studied him as a person because I was prepared to speak to whatever point that he made, because my goal was to ultimately come on top, because we had a conversation on the phone where we said that we were going to have an uncomfortable conversation and we was going to clash. So I automatically knew it was going to be about black and white, conservative, Republican, black culture, all of that stuff, right? So I'm already prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for it to turn into a fight, but I'm always prepared to fight. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Did you
nature
have
of what it
security
is.
with you that day?
Yeah, I had one guy with me.
I'm always prepared to fight, sir. I don't know about that one, Anton. I don't know about that one. I don't know. We done seen you a couple times. The white man tried to run up on you at the little place, and you backed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You was on some. You got real docile. You was real laid back when the white man was putting that ass in your place. You know what I'm talking about?
Jazz is delusional. See, this is the thing. Women are very delusional when it comes to their self-worth and value. When it comes to who they are as a person, they can be delusional when it comes to that. But when it comes to other people, they can use common sense when it comes to other people and other people's situation. But it's mighty funny that these women can't apply common sense to their own situation. I know you guys met a lot of chicks like that. They could gossip about somebody else's business and be on point. But when it comes to them and what value they bring to the table, then they become delusional. Then they start talking all this nonsense. But when it comes to gossiping about somebody else, they could be accurate and all the way on point. But the problem with women is, this is the problem with women. They can't look in the mirror and see themselves. They can't look in the mirror to see themselves. And that's the problem with the majority of women in today's society. They can call out everybody else nonsense, but when it's time to look in that damn mirror, all of a sudden they can't see the truth. Let's go.
Then
shout out to Desmond Hill for the Cash App. Shout out to Zay Story for the Cash App. Shout out to my man Trevor for blessing us with a Cash App.
When you had your little debacle with Corey, you know, it was like, all right, we'll just come out back.
Shout out to Mr. O with the info. Yeah, these women are great at gossiping about somebody else's business, but when it's time to look in that damn mirror, they can't see the truth when it comes to themselves.
I don't know. The grift is grifting, and it's not even good, man.
I had one guy, and he had a whole studio full of people.
Niggas that
so when,
fought on his behalf when he punched Christina. And
so when he say shit like, oh, you had security with you, nigga, you had a whole crew of people in there. Don't use that as an excuse of why you wasn't ready to step outside. Because I came to your city and your studio.
Tampon said he would do anything to stay out of jail because he's not built for jail. Somebody who's that afraid of jail is not ready to catch a fade in the street, because a simple fist fight in the streets could lead to jail. And Tampon is terrified to go to jail. Felice Johnson told Anton he had a nice booty on camera. Felice Johnson told Tampon he looked thick in them jeans. I thought Genuine was playing on the damn radio when Felice Johnson told Tampon he looks thick in them jeans. Is there any room for me in those jeans? Is there any more room for me in those jeans? Felice Johnson started singing a Genuine song. Felice Johnson told Tampon, is there any more room for me in them jeans? Because you got a nice butt. I think you look cute. Somebody who allows a grown man to speak to him like that is not going to catch a fade in the streets. That's bogus. Tampon said that for the cameras. Tampon is not going to catch a fade. Tampon is terrified to go to jail. Therefore, he's not going to catch a fade in the streets. Stop it. Let's use logic.
And I'm comfortable. And then they tried to paint the picture and say, oh, Anton left. He changed his flight, left. And I did a live stream right there in the morning.
This is what Felice Johnson said to Tampon. Anton, anybody tell you got a nice body? Anybody tell you got a nice booty? I think you're cute. If we was in prison, I'll get with you. I had to see what's up with you. I think you're cute. I think you got a nice butt. That's what Felice Johnson said to Tampon in front of his wife. Felice Johnson flirted with Tampon in front of his wife. And Tampon sat there, and Tampon sat up there giggling. Why? Why did Tampon giggle? Because secretly Tampon was turned on by Felice flirting with him. I think you got a nice butt. I think you got a nice body. I think you're cute. If we was in prison, I had to get with you. I had to see what's up with you. Words of Felice Johnson.
I was still in LA. Having a good time. Having a good time. Yeah. I'm not checking in with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a tough guy, but I don't like dudes that pretend to be tough guys that's not tough guys. I don't like that shit.
So let me ask you something.
And
So
guess what, Tampon? We don't like fake men who pretend to be God-fearing Christians when in reality they're not God-fearing Christians. The same way you don't like fake tough guys is the same way that we don't like fake ass Christians. Fake ass God-fearing conservative Christians, we don't like that either. Now, how about it?
now your wife is a casualty of war.
Yeah.
Now we got Mika being as a casualty of war. And I asked her, I said, Mika,
My bad, y'all. I know y'all be like, timestamps. I will get the timestamp and then forget the timestamp. Just bear with me, all right? But now we're getting into what we're here for, okay? The conversation about Miss Mika. And remember, guys, we are Team Mika over here, all right? We're gonna be truthful, we're gonna be honest, but there no Mika slam.
Now, Jazz, I would like to ask Jazz this question. Jazz waited until this scandal with Mika and Tampon to blow it to then say Tampon wanted to clap my cheeks. He wanted to fly me out to Detroit. Well, Jazz, you waited until the Mika scandal hit the fan before you revealed this information. What does that tell me? Someone with common sense. Jazz is looking for clout and attention because she's basically saying Me Too. Jazz has joined the Me Too movement. Oh, Tampon tried to clap Mika cheeks. Me too. He tried to clap mine too. Mika ain't the only cheeks that Tampon tried to clap. Tampon tried to clap my cheeks. That's exactly what Jazz said. Now Jazz wants the whole world to know that Tampon was trying to clap her cheeks as well, so that she can get fame, so that she can get notoriety, so that she can gain more attention, so that she could gain more followers. Now, all of a sudden, you tell everybody that Tampon tried to clap your cheeks as well, not just Mika's.
No, none of that.
married? Is she married?
I can't speak to her situation.
She said, but you knew and you wouldn't mind speaking to it.
Well, I don't know that because I'm taking your word for it.
This interview hasn't aired yet.
But I'm still
Hers
taking
is going to go out.
I'm taking your word
Hers
that
is
she
gonna-
said what she said. I can't speak to her situation.
The thing is, like, I found it very interesting that this husband.
No, but you know why? You know why?
Hold on. What is 51 minutes? What are y'all saying 51 minutes in the chat for? What's that mean? Chat started at 51 minutes? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're saying?
Because
let me know what that means. Help Auntie out, y'all. Yo, 380.
Listen, homie, I'm being so 100 with you. I'm keeping it a stat. All of a sudden, Jazz wants everybody to know that Tampon wanted to clap her cheeks too. Tampon tried to fly me out to Detroit. I knew he wanted this. It wasn't about no business. He wanted to clap my cheeks. All of a sudden, Jazz has joined the Me Too movement. He tried to clap my cheeks too. He tried to clap mine too. All of a sudden, she has joined the Me Too movement. Me too. Mika ain't the only cheeks that Tampon wanted to clap. He tried to fly me out to Detroit. He wanted to pay for my plane ticket, y'all. Now, all of a sudden, you want to expose this. We get it. You're looking for fame. You're looking for clout. You're looking for social media attention. I get it.
318 people in the building tonight, y'all. Let's fucking go. Run it up. Hit the like button. Share the video. Call your cousins. Pull up to Auntie house. It's Sunday fun day. All right. Okay. All right. I see y'all. I see you. Oh wait, I think I'm there.
Let's say hypothetically that she has somebody in her life.
I
Right?
think we're here.
Should they be a casualty of whatever it is?
I get it. And she don't want her husband to be a part of what they got going on.
I didn't say she had a husband. You said
Well,
that.
she said she had a husband.
Okay.
She did say that. And I said, well, where is this husband? I don't see him nowhere on this Instagram. I don't see anything. I barely see a ring.
A lot of people want to protect their people
I get that too.
from the internet.
But
And I'm not saying that she got
could
anybody.
have shut this down with one. She ain't this. That's it. That's all. Me and Anton cool.
I think it's a
They're
lot more.
He said, ain't Jazz the brick lady? Now, Jazz does resemble the brick lady. No, the brick lady was a Somalian or East African. I don't know if the brick lady, she was an East African for sure. You know, that chick said, black men sat there and watched me get beat up. They didn't protect me. And she lied about everything. She did everything in her power to slander the reputation of black men, claiming that black men sat there while another man attacked her and hit her with a brick. The whole time the woman was lying, she sat up there and told a bold-faced lie and ran with that false narrative that black men somehow don't protect black women. That's the bold-faced lie that the brick lady told.
It's a lot more complicated than that.
Black women.
And I can't speak to nobody else's situation, but I think it's a lot more complicated than that.
So you can't speak to anybody else's situation, but you're saying her situation is a lot more complicated than that. You're quite literally speaking to her situation. Because what's complicated about it? And if y'all homies, and it ain't nothing more than that, how you ain't know this girl had a husband? I don't know that.
It's not Tampon's job to care about her having a husband. It's her job to respect her husband. It's not Tampon's job to care if she has a husband. It is Mika's job to respect her husband. Clearly, Mika doesn't respect her husband. She'll do anything for clout. She'll do anything for fame and attention, even if she has to disrespect her husband in the process. Exactly.
Secrecy for no reason. And I don't understand like the constant, like, why is the jerk reaction to just keep lying? It's out here now.
And I also asked her, I said, your husband didn't mind you going to sit courtside with Anton?
Oh yeah, that's cool. I go to courtside all the time.
Even your wife, she didn't mind. They got y'all on the jumbotron. I got the. Listen,
my seats, unfortunately, his floor is courtside right there next to the bench.
And you know what? That ain't conservative Christian like. Conservative Christian married man doesn't care to know about another conservative Christian woman's husband or, you know, her marital status and respect that. He got to let it go.
Business bitch. It is what it is. So
are y'all in an open relationship?
Never. Under no circumstance. Ever.
I'm looking back at her.
Oh, so Rita was there. Rita was there. Oh, so you brought Rita to this one. You brought Rita to this interview. Why you couldn't bring her to Corey? Why you couldn't bring her to courtside? I'm sure she's been to courtside with you before, but while it was
man, Tampon then took Rita everywhere. Tampon wanted to show up with a young, beautiful woman. Like, I'm in the building. You see these sexy ladies with me. Tampon said, I'm married, but I can do whatever I want to do. You black men got to compromise with your wife. You can only have access to her vagina and no other woman. You're living in a prison. That's exactly how Tampon painted the picture. Tampon said, yes, I'm married. Yes, I got a wife at home. But at the same time, I can do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. My money makes my cheating acceptable. Why? Because my wife is provided for it. My money makes my cheating acceptable. Words of Tampon. Tampon said he can do whatever he wants to do with whoever, whenever he feels like it. And Rita ain't going to say nothing about it. Rita accepts the fact that I have other women. Why? Because she's provided for. She ain't got to work a regular job again a day in her life. My money makes my cheating acceptable. Words of Tampon Daniels.
Then she going on the trips with you now. Why all of a sudden she going to the interviews with you? Wasn't on that before, man. So she was there. So okay, what that tells me, this is his way of trying to like clean up. He's like cleaning up the image now. Oh, I'll be with my wife. Come on, come with me to Tasha K. Come on. You were never giving a damn about her being next to you before. Now all this shit coming out. Now you want to bring your wife on set. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all, that's why
you can ask her.
Yeah, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you can ask me anything.
I got you.
There is nobody that has ever touched my wife. Ever.
And that was another thing I was gonna say. She said, do you have an open relationship?
You know what? You can't even be mad at Tampon. Tampon actually did it the right way. He didn't marry some woman that got piped down by other men that carried other men's babies. He said, another man has never touched my wife. Technically, if you marry a woman, that's how it should be. But we get married, and I'm just speaking in general, not me personally, because I've never been legally married. I'm just speaking in general. Black men will sit up there and marry a woman that got baby daddies that's been piped down by multiple men, and you wife that woman up, even though she's coming with baggage and skeletons in her damn closet. So in reality, Tampon did the right thing. He married a woman, and no other man has clapped their cheeks. No other man can say that he clapped their cheeks. Technically, that's the only woman who deserves marriage if we want to get technical. But I digress. Let's move on with the content. Sitting up there marrying these bras who are single mothers and then sat up there and had their cheeks clapped by multiple men. And when they're tired of running the streets, they want to get married to you.
Relationship? And then he said, absolutely not. No, it ain't open on her end. Anton is not the type of man. Anton is not the type of man that will allow any woman that he's with to be with another man while he's with her. Okay, that's why when the girls come around, he like, I'm your man. Why? When you're around, no, it's open on his end, closed on hers for sure. That's how they talk. That's how the manosphere and the red pill. That's how they be talking, like open on my end, closed on her end. That's how they view relationships.
You damn right. You can't do what a man do. You ain't gonna get out there and do construction. You want to get your weave and your nails done. You ain't gonna pick up no sledgehammer. You ain't gonna sit out there in the hot summer and do construction and sweat all damn day. You don't want to do what men do. So if I clap some cheeks, that doesn't give you the pass to get your cheeks clapped by another damn man. You will never come back to me if that's the case. And I'm sick of you beta male simps. Well, I got back with my girlfriend. She did get her cheeks clapped, but she got her cheeks clapped when we was broken up. So this is what these women will do. They'll break up with you for a couple of months, go back to the streets, get their cheeks clapped. Once they realize the grass ain't greener, then they come back to your black ass, hoping that you are dumb enough to take them back. And unfortunately, a lot of you black men have tolerated that. You break up with her for 2-3 months. She goes to the streets, get her cheeks clapped. She realized the grass ain't greener. Then she comes running back to you, and you're dumb enough to take her back.
Ever. Known her since high school, since 9th grade.
So y'all been married that? We
got married at 22.
2 years.
I would never let a guy touch her, ever, under no circumstance. Ever.
I get you. What I'm saying is, like, I mean,
don't you just ask me?
But I love my husband. Like, I've been married, we'll be married 20 years, July this year. By 1 year.
It don't matter. It'll be 22 this year for me.
So it'll be 20 years for us. But like, I told Mika straight up, it's not that I'm insecure, right? But you know, where I'm from the South, y'all are from the North. So things are perceived very differently. My husband, courtside, and Mika is stacked.
Yeah, she's
gorgeous.
100%.
Motherfucker, I told her, I said, you think you gonna bring your little pretty little stuff around my husband? Bitch, you got me.
Oh my God. I never, hello. Oh my God, y'all. All this time, this nigga never wore a ring. I never thought to even notice that.
Tampon don't need to wear a ring. His woman is provided for. Rita is well taken care of. Rita ain't got to get up and go to work like you average women. Rita is a smart woman. She gonna let Tampon do what he do. Tampon gonna bring the money home, and Rita's gonna be provided for. While you got all these crazy ratchet women talking about what they won't tolerate. I don't care how much money a man got. I ain't gonna let that man cheat on me. Every woman has been cheated on by a broke ninja. What are you talking about? If Tampon, listen, if Jazz met a man who made decent money that want to provide for her, she's not going to complain about his cheating. She's going to tolerate it. She's going to accept it. She's just running her mouth, talking about what she ain't going to put up with, what she ain't going to tolerate.
He has never even proudly worn his wedding band. He just said he's been married since he was 22 years old or whatnot. Wow. Thank you for pointing that out, Jay Deshaun. Good observation, because I didn't even pay attention. And now that I'm thinking about it, never had the ring on. Never. Yo, 344 people in the building. Run it up. Y'all are in here rocking with me, and I'm rocking with you. Be sure.
Jazz, if you're listening, I ain't mad at you, sweetie. King Supreme ain't mad at you, Jazz. You know, I just got to tell the truth about what it is and what it ain't. King Supreme got to go hard in the paint, baby. So I got to give the people the facts. This ain't personal. Keep doing your thing. Keep grinding and growing your platform. I ain't mad at you, Jazz. Do what you do, baby. It's all gravy, baby. I ain't mad at you, lady.
To like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all of the things, support the channel. And really, the most support you can give me is staying here and watching and hitting that like button. Appreciate any other way that you.
Rita don't have a problem with it. Why? Because Rita is well taken care of. Tampon said it himself. My money makes my cheating acceptable. I know I'm out of shape, but I ain't got to go to the gym. I got money. When you got money, you don't need to go to no damn gym. I ain't need to get in shape. When you got money, you ain't need to do none of that. All I got to do is get money and make videos on YouTube. My money makes my cheating acceptable.
Choose to support tonight. Thank y'all so much. We're going to keep it moving. 347 people in the building. Y'all did that.
This is a better.
See, Jazz is celebrating that she had 300 plus people on the platform because that's a major accomplishment for a small platform like hers. But then again, like I said it before, and I'll say it again, you dig what I'm saying? Tampon is the reason that you have this visibility. So you ought to be thanking Tampon for giving you that visibility that you're getting, baby. That's all I'm saying.
The real conversation is why y'all so insecure.
No, it's not. I'm insecure. I was raised that way. I'm not insecure.
What do you mean?
Because my husband.
Listen. This is the way I look at it, Tasha.
Okay.
This is the way honest to God, this is the way I look at it. I look at everything as content.
For the love of money, he will sleep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money, he will sleep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money, for the love of money, he will sleep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money. They will creep with Tampon Daniels. For the love of money. For the love of money, he will sleep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money. For the love of money.
Courtside with another man.
So Rita, she's not a content creator.
Could she?
She's not a content creator.
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
Could she?
It matters.
No, because there's a level to I don't talk about disabled people. I don't talk about kids. I don't talk about misfortunate people that just can't defend themselves. I have a boundary to what I use as content. And I don't play with my marriage as content.
When Mika comes,
he will creep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money, he will sleep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money.
And does anything with me. 9 times out of 10, Rita is there. Like a lot of times when people like the interview, for example, we did an interview, me and Mika, whatever, so on and so forth. She was there.
I know but it's the
most of the time where I travel,
the intimacy. You going
courtside seat?
Bro, that's considered a date. You have to understand.
Tasha,
okay, as a content creator, Anton. Okay, so this is
we live in a social media era.
This is where we're going to agree to disagree.
Good visibility.
I was just out with Ray J a couple weeks ago for his birthday. We were, being ushered around from club.
He will creep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money, for the love of money, he will creep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money. For the love of money, he will creep with Fleece Johnson. For the love of money.
Of the club. We get to one, yes, Ray J. We get to one club and we're packed to the back and he looks to me and screams, man, we got this troll and shit online. They don't understand. What did take them do this? And I'm looking at Ray J. I was like, nigga, I don't be trolling. Yeah. What are you talking? Like, this is my real personality. Like when I asked you,
okay,
the nigga was, you know, you get drunk among
Casamigos is a.
So he had 2 of them when he was on the stage.
Right.
The nigga was gone.
Well, you can't put it on camera.
I ain't gonna put her on camera. I just want, can I get permission to get your voice?
I look at everything from a business perspective.
Okay, so now we're getting a part into the interview where I think he's going to be talking to Rita, or she's going to be talking to Rita. This is all real-time reaction, y'all. We doing this together, okay?
Everything.
Let me ask the wife. Give me a second.
Well, you can't put her on camera.
I ain't gonna put her on camera. I just want, can I get permission to get your voice? Okay, Shay.
I appreciate you so much, Kendrick Shelton. My Cash App is in the banner right here. It's $ more jazz. If anybody would like to support dollars through Cash App, $ more jazz. Mods, please drop. Yeah, they dropped it right in the chat. That is how you can support the lip gloss and the Wi-Fi fund. Thank y'all so very much. Appreciate it so badly. Thank you. What are you guys saying? Let's read some chats. Yes, as the House of Hypocrites asks, how many watch hours do you need to get monetized? Otherwise, but I need more watch hours. And I think I need like 3,000 more watch hours. And that's just going to.
Well, you can get it as long as you're talking about Tampon Daniels. People will watch you. But after that, you must find your own lane to build a genuine audience who really wants to listen to the things that you have to say. But right now, you can milk this tampon situation to get your watch time hours up so that you can get monetized. That is gain coming from King Supreme, baby.
Take me showing up more consistently. I can't do once a week if I want to get monetized faster. So I got to keep showing up. I'll find out what the exact number is. But last time I looked, I hit the threshold for subscribers. I just need a few more watch hours to fully get monetized. And then we there, y'all. Then we there. So keep rocking with Auntie. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's get it.
To move off camera, she cannot be seen, but I'm gonna let her voice be heard. Is that okay? I'm just gonna move this way. All right, cool. He be tripping about me. Sit your ass down. Okay, Miss Rita, you are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I can tell you ain't worked there 18 years. No, man. Damn. That's why I be stressed out.
Let me tell you something, ladies. If you get with a man that makes a ton of money and he can afford to provide for you, he's going to have other women. For some reason, Black women think they're going to meet a man who makes a ton of money that's going to give them monogamy. You're dreaming. You're living in a fantasy. Please come back down to reality. King Supreme will bring you there. I will lead you to reality, baby. They think they're going to get a man that makes a ton of money that's going to give them monogamy. My God. So much for sweet dreams.
Oh shit, I be working.
She don't work
every day. So Miss Rita,
she worked for me.
She works for you. She don't work for you. You
yes,
work for
her.
Oh my God, the ego on this. He can't even let his own wife have a moment right now. She worked for me. Yeah, I need. She worked for me. Like let Tasha compliment and glaze. You can clearly see every woman around him is just a prop to him to make him look good. He couldn't even let her big up his wife without cutting in and saying no, but it's about me though. Damn, calm down a little bit, gang.
She ain't working. You work.
She runs the whole real estate division of what it is.
Listen, that's the way. Listen, Tampon is doing the right thing. So I got to be real when it's time to get props. Tampon is doing what's right. His wife works for him. Tampon is in a position of power when it comes to his wife. That's the type of position that every man should be in with his wife. She doesn't report. His wife does not report to another man. She reports to him. You create a business and have your wife work for you. What the hell do I look like when my wife submitting to another man? Let me tell you, lady, something. A lot of Black women, and I got to give you Black women some game, and I'm saying this out of love. If you with a woman who submits to a preacher and she looks to another man for spiritual guidance, that ain't your woman. No woman of yours should look to another man for spiritual guidance. Got all these black women with these preachers spilling their guts, telling all their business to the damn preacher. And the preacher can't even fix his own damn life with his own woman and his personal life. Yet you got this black woman who runs to a preacher for spiritual guidance. If your woman looks to another man for spiritual guidance, she needs to be with that man that she seeks spiritual guidance from. How in the hell is she gonna be married to you but seeking spiritual guidance from a whole nother damn man? You a fool if you take that woman serious.
Is that I'm building. We build houses and everything.
You're building or y'all are building?
I own the company. She works with the company. She is my wife, so naturally she's automatically involved. But her response.
This is what it is. God speaks to men. Man speaks to his woman. The women speaks to children. That is the pecking order. Basic instructions while living on planet Earth. Those are basic instructions while living on planet Earth. Man talks to God, God talks to man, then then man talks to his woman. If your woman is looking to another man for spiritual guidance, she is not your woman. Stop playing games out here. You're providing for a woman. You're in a whole relationship with a woman that's seeking spiritual guidance from a whole nother damn man.
Responsibilities in the company is to oversee dealing with the contractors. She pull the permits. She work with everybody. She is very smart.
So you don't own the company? It's not 50-50?
It ain't no such thing as 50-50.
Hold on, Lord.
We together. Like, that's my husband. So what's mine is his.
Okay, so but is your name on the company as owner?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you is, as a content creator, he has amassed a lot of followers, right? 4 channels. Do you feel like he needs to create content in context that will...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because, okay, so how they're having it right now, please go and buy the subscription at Tasha K so y'all can see this for yourselves. The mannerisms right now on this nigga is crazy. Like the way... Why?
Listen, brothers, we need 300 plus people to hit that like button. So we got 200, we got 100 people, we got 100 plus people who ain't hit that like button. There's something wrong with that picture. Bless the Cash App, bless the like button. The like button, hey homie, the likes are free. The likes are free. Stop being lazy and bless the damn like button for this game, knowledge and entertainment, edumatainment, you get what I'm saying? Education and entertainment blended in one. These beta males can't spit game like King Supreme. They cannot. You got busters and 304 trusters. That's the problem with black men. They are busters and 304 trusters. That's the problem with black men. They are willing to compromise their manhood and masculinity to get some punani from a woman who's gave it to several men already. That is a major problem.
How Tasha K is talking and the way that he's smiling all in the camera with this like Grinch smile is so interesting. It's just, what do they call it? I think he has like what they call it, like a praise kink or a praise fetish or something. You could tell he gets off on like being worshipped or something. It's very strange.
Because Nika is being slandered. Okay. Yes, it does take 2 content creators to do that. And 2,
if I am a rich man that's making your life better, you damn right you should praise me. You praise God and you ain't never met God. You praise that preacher that ain't did a damn thing for you. That preacher ain't never paid your bill or did a damn thing for you. The preacher ain't paying your bills or making your life better. So if you can praise your preacher and praise God, you better make sure you praise me. If I'm providing for you and making your life better, you're damn right you better praise me. The hell? You think I'm gonna provide for you and make your life better, but you're gonna praise this pastor that ain't never did a damn thing for you. You pray to God when really you should be, a woman's supposed to go through her man to get closer to God because your man is your spiritual leader. Don't get mad at me. God is the one who made the rules. I'm just the damn messenger. Yeah. You damn right that woman better praise me if I'm giving her knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, giving her courage, motivating her at times when she is down spiritually. I provide for her financially. You damn right that woman better praise me. I'm the one that's making her life better and providing her and protecting her. You're damn right that woman better praise me. She better, if she got a problem with that, she can get lost. Period. The hell I look like dealing with a woman that ain't gonna praise me. Man, please.
That would give the image or perception that there's some disrespect going on in your relationship. Don't you feel that Anton is bigger than that and he doesn't need to carry content like that? Or is that okay with you?
Honestly, I don't even think about it because I don't follow that type of stuff. I do think that Mika is getting slandered, and I don't think that she deserves the slander that she's getting. But as far as the content goes, yeah. I don't think about it because I don't care. Like, I don't care what people say about me. But I don't care what people think about me because I know the truth and I know what happened.
See, listen, this is the problem, and this is why black men got to put their foot down and demand the respect that they rightfully deserve. Let me tell you something. If that woman praises her pastor, but she don't praise you, then that's not your woman, right? Your woman should be your biggest fan and your number one supporter. If your woman ain't your biggest fan and number one supporter, she ain't really rocking with you like that. She's dealing with you for the benefits. I'll be damned if my woman praise another man and she don't praise me. She better not praise no other man besides me. God speak to me, then I speak to you. Then you nurture the children. That's the pecking order. Basic instructions while living on planet Earth. Yes, that's exactly what it is. A lot of you men are in relationships with women who praise other men, who praise their pastors. That woman praise her pastor and she don't even praise you. I ain't finna praise no man, but you sit up there and praise your pastor. But your man is the one that's helping you with your bills. Your man is the one piping you down late at night to give you some of that sexual healing, loving the feeling of sexual healing. He got to break you off every other damn night. So he going to please you sexually, give you sexual healing in a bedroom, provide for you financially, offer protection. And you got the nerve to think that you ain't going to praise that man? Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Pure insanity. I'm gonna praise the preacher that ain't doing nothing to me, nothing for me, but I'm not gonna praise my man who provides for me, who gives me sexual healing, who breaks me off late at night, who you get the picture.
It's in our marriage, in our relationship, and that's all that matters to me. Like what people say and think.
Shout out to Royalty for blessing us with a cash app. I appreciate your Royalty for the cash app, my brother. Your woman should be your biggest supporter and your biggest fan. If not, she don't respect you. Your woman ain't got no damn business praising and worshiping another damn man. Period. Like they yeah, period. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I could care less.
I get it, but not everybody is built like you, and even certain family.
I'm sorry. There was a conversation that was had before they pulled up to Tasha K. Okay, I'm so sorry, Miss Rita. I am so sorry, but it just seems like, all right. So when you go in there, this is what you're gonna say. This is what you're gonna say if she asks about this. This is how you're gonna say this when she asks you about that. None of this seems genuine or authentic.
Shout out to the Gold Professor for blessing us with a 7. Royalty blessed us with a 15. Desmond blessed us with a 10. Zay Story blessed us with a 10. I appreciate you guys. My normal and regular supporters. Let's get back to the content though. Realer than rap, no cap, delivering the hard-hitting facts. King Supreme, what it do, baby?
Just me, y'all? Is it just me? It sounds like this is a script. This is the script. So it can look like, oh, Anton's been right the whole time. There's no way she can speak freely about how she really feels while this nigga is sitting here like staring her down while Tasha is asking her these questions. This shit is scripted. It's like, how do we know what's real from the fake with these people? What's the truth? And I think people are like really craving authenticity right now.
My husband is Muslim, right? So even me out being on a date with another man or hugging another man, like, you know how you do, I have to do like the side hug. I can't fully engage with another man on a hug just because of his culture and his religion. It's not that he's insecure. It's just the way that, you know, women on this side, men on this side. But for you, I'm saying your husband is very successful. We could both agree, right? At this point, I don't feel like he needs content creation because obviously you guys have an off platform to where you can still sustain yourselves as millionaires to thrive, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like with everything that has happened to Mika, she's a casualty of war. Now she's having to come out here and defend herself, defend her name, protect. Do you feel like maybe they could have not done content like this and it wouldn't have been?
Mika is no victim. Mika is no victim. Nobody needs to feel sorry for her. Mika is a willing participant. She wanted to get fame and notoriety, so she linked up with Tampon to get visibility. All facts, baby. I got to tell it like it is. Mika is no victim here at all. Mika decided to disrespect her husband publicly because she felt like she can link up with Tampon and make money to get more visibility on her platform. So Mika sacrificed her husband. She didn't give a damn about her husband. She didn't give a damn about embarrassing that man. She didn't care. As long as she got fame and notoriety, as long as she was put in a position to make money dealing with Tampon, she didn't give a damn about disrespecting her husband in the process.
The repercussions that's going on now, because it does look bad. And that's what I was telling Mika when I interviewed her. When you look from an outsider looking in, and I'm not Tasha K. I'm everyone that's looking at you, looking at Anton. We barely see you. We see her. She's gorgeous. You're at basketball games with him. Can you understand from a person's perspective how they would view that?
Yeah, absolutely. But as far as the content goes, I mean, I don't think that it should have been handled differently because nobody knew that it was going to get to this because that's not the idea behind it. Like, that's not what they were going for. That's not what they was doing. And when she went on the show with him, Corey knew that she was coming. So for him to try to flip it like he didn't, that's where the disconnect is, I feel like. Okay.
And it's okay for him to go to basketball games for other women because there's one more that I saw. She had a lot of gums.
Wait a freaking minute. So now when we hear Rita open her mouth, this is what comes out of it. Free Rita, man. Free her now. Cause this ain't something. I gotta play it back. Hold on.
What do you mean free Rita? Rita lifestyle is way better than yours. She's being taken care of by Tampon. What do you mean free Rita? Rita lifestyle is way better than yours. Free Jazz from her slave thinking. Free Jazz from her slavery mindset. Free Jazz from thinking like a damn feminist. That's that womanist feminist mentality. That is complete garbage, BS. Rita has a beautiful life. She ain't never got to work for nobody. She lives a lifestyle of luxury. She can travel, go from country to country, all provided by Tampon. That man has made that woman's life. Her life is great. Her life is beautiful. What do you mean, free Rita? Rita's living a lifestyle that you can't afford to live. So if anything, Rita might be looking like you. I want to free you from slavery because I got freedom, baby. You want to talk about Tampon cheating. You want to talk about Tampon's infidelities. Well, Tampon got money, and money makes his cheating what? Acceptable.
And that it should have,
from a person's perspective, how they would view that.
Yeah, absolutely. But as far as the content goes, I mean, I don't think that it should have been handled differently because nobody knew that it was going to get to this because that's not the idea behind it. Like, that's not what they were going for. That's not what they was doing. And when she went on the show with him, Corey knew that she was coming. So for him to try to flip it like he didn't, that's where the disconnect is, I feel like.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
See, this is the problem with a lot of these women. She don't want to stroke another man's ego, but she'll stroke another man's penis. She'll stroke another man's penis, but she won't stroke your ego. See, that says something about the woman. She'll stroke another man's penis, but she don't want to stroke your ego. That shows you how backwards a lot of these women are. I ain't finna stroke no man's ego, but you will stroke his penis, but you won't stroke his ego. That woman then sat up there and stroked several penises, but got the nerve to say that she got a problem stroking the ego. She ain't got no problem stroking the damn penis. I promise you that.
Sorry, but Ton Dog is feeding her a script because Corey flat out said that I ain't know this girl was coming. There was no guarantee. There was no confirmation about nothing. It was hearsay, like a mention and a maybe and a whatever. None of it was taken seriously. And then
look, I'm going to show you what she said. Her name is Lerner Card. She ain't got a problem stroking penises, but she got a problem stroking your ego. Let's go. Let's go. You know how many penises this woman done stroked in her lifetime, but got a problem stroking your ego.
More things have coming out. You said you told Mika, Mika said you told her 2 weeks before the interview was supposed to happen. But then you said on another show, I've been seeing so much other stuff. He said that he had talked to Corey or Corey's people just a couple of days before the actual interview. So you lied to Mika. You're lying to yourself. And now you got Rita lying for you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Ton Dog, you want to pull up? You want to talk about it? You come talk on my panel. It ain't no thing but a chicken with a wang on it. You feel me? But I can't unsee this bullshit right now. I can't.
It's okay for him to go to basketball games for other women because there's one more that I saw. She had a lot of gums. I don't know who she was. Was that your cousin? Who was it? He don't want.
You was talking to her.
I am talking to her, but I'm just saying there was another. She don't know. She probably don't know who was at the basketball game.
She knows.
Didi's reaction. What's up, Didi? I see you in the building. Shout out to my girl Didi in the building. Thank you so much. And yes, this Anton situation is a mess, baby. And you know, they coming for your girl. They coming for your girl, Didi. They swear, and I'm just a hater, and I just want to take them down. I don't have that much power. Little old me. What y'all mad at me for? I'm speaking on it like everybody. I don't have all this power y'all trying to give me, or do I? I don't know. This is the trending topic. We talk about what's trending, right? Y'all gotta relax. Auntie ain't got that much power. Anton should not be worried about me, not me.
And listen, we're not gonna block her. She can say whatever she want to say. Her name is Loma Card. Hey, don't block her. Don't even time her out. Don't block her because she's giving me content. Really, she's giving me content.
The small fish in the sea, right? But shout out to Didi for being in the building. I appreciate you so much, sis. Always looking gorgeous. Let's keep it going. Shout out to everybody else. We had 369. Damn, she fine. Let me see it. So I can tell you. Wait a minute. Yes, 369 people in the building. Let's go. Let me turn that up.
Now, I got to be real with you, Jazz. You don't have 369 people in the building because your commentary is so good. You're only getting that because you're talking about Tampon Daniels. If you did a stream on another subject, you will see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Build your catalog, put in the work. You must have talent and personality. You know, let's get back to the content though.
So I can hit it again. Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
every time I go everywhere.
Okay, so there was the lady he went to the basketball game with. When she went to smile on the jumbotron, all I saw was gums, and it was little bitty teeth. And I was just like, when I saw you, I was like, what the fuck is he doing out with it? No disrespect to her. Did you see what I'm doing? This is gonna go viral. So what I'm saying is, does he need to do that to create content? Don't you feel like he's talented enough to leave the perceptions of content trolling alone?
But look where it got him. We're here with you because of it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so funny that I pulled this comment up right when she said that, because this is giving that. How do you pronounce it? Munchausen? Munchausen? Or something like that? Yes. This is what it's giving. It's like, I'm in love with my abuser, and I am going to believe what I am going through is love. I'm not saying he's physically abusing her. I'm not putting that on him at all. There may be some mental abuse going on. With all these lies that he's
Jazz, you wouldn't had broke dudes cheat on you. Ain't no man was faithful to you. So now all of a sudden Rita must be abused. No, Rita lifestyle is way better than yours. You ain't gonna find one man with Anton's money that's gonna provide for you and give you monogamy. It's not gonna happen, Jazz. Sit down and take 10 seats. Rita's lifestyle is way better than yours. You know how much nonsense you got to put up with in real life? Tons of nonsense. Ain't no man with Anton's money gonna provide for Jazz and give her monogamy. It'll never happen. You're not gonna find a man of that caliber that's gonna put you in a wife position. It's not gonna happen. The only type of guy that's gonna tolerate Jazz is a regular guy. No man that makes above average money is gonna wife Jazz and give her monogamy. That's not gonna happen. But somehow Rita must have low self-esteem because she's with Tampon, even though Tampon has gave her a lifestyle that she always wanted. She ain't never got to go to work for anybody. She ain't got to punch the clock. She ain't got to work a 9 to 5. Rita is blessed. She can do whatever she want to do. Travel when she wants to. She lives a beautiful lifestyle. She ain't got to worry about nothing. And you got the nerve to talk about Tampon cheating. Let's be real. Do you guys think that any man has ever gave Jazz monogamy? What man has ever gave this woman monogamy? No. Jazz has never met a successful man that makes tons of money to give her monogamy, because if that was the case, she would be married right now. If Jazz had access to a man who makes Tampon money that was willing to give her not even monogamy, if he was just willing to wife her up, you think she wouldn't take advantage of that? Because no man that makes that amount of money is going to give you monogamy, Jazz. It's not going to happen. So you might as well come down to reality and escape that fantasy. King Supreme is going to keep it trill with you, baby.
So easily just goes on to say, you can't tell me ain't no form of mental abuse happening at the crib. And she's believing it all. And the fact that she just said, well, look at all the content. It got us here with you on Tasha K. Tasha K is a great platform, a great platform for content creators to come on. But at the expense of your marriage, though? At the expense of your self-respect like that? I don't know. But yes, Munchausen is definitely a thing. And I think somebody else said it in the chat, Stockholm Syndrome. That's another one. This may be that. Because she's carrying a lie, and we know that it's a lie. Corey already confirmed this. Anton confirmed this. He forgot. This is why you shouldn't be lying, because you got to keep remembering the things that you say.
Rita is not living in captivity. Rita lifestyle is better than every woman in this comment section right now. That woman is provided for. She lives a lifestyle of luxury. Rita is in no penitentiary. Rita is free as she wants to be. She is free as she wants to be. No captivity, baby. Rita is not in captivity. She is free as she wants to be. She ain't got to work a 9 to 5. She ain't got to work for no other man besides her husband. If Jazz met a man with Anton's money that wanted to wife her up, she will hop on that opportunity. But no man that makes that money would ever want to make her wifey. That's the reality. I got to keep it a stack with you. No man who makes that amount of money is going to give you monogamy. It's not going to happen.
And this nigga be forgetting. It's bad. That's why I said, like, this interview.
All right, let's go on over to B. Taylor real quick. I listen, hit the like button. Now let's see what B. Taylor had to say. We already know B. Taylor was with a whole stud, a pretend man.
The millionaire.
Okay, so Anton just entered into the police.
B. Taylor is in no position to talk about what she won't tolerate. You got 2 baby daddies. That relationship didn't work. Then you hooked up with a stud, and that situation didn't work. You don't get along with men, and you don't get along with studs.
Political arena, probably right. And I didn't even hear him call me baby. I didn't even hear that part. But why is it like video?
See, this is the problem with men. We listen to these females who talk stupid just because they're pretty. We tolerate their stupidity because of based on the fact that they might be pretty. This woman is talking pure nonsense. Couldn't make the relationships work. She couldn't make the relationships work with her 2 baby daddies. She got with a pretend man, which is a stud, and that situation didn't work. She's in no position to give you advice when it comes to dating. None. You got with a whole pretend man, and that situation didn't work.
That really just blew up where he's like, oh my God, maybe I could be wrong, but you said you were a follower of his, and you just so happened the content creator that you've been following and you look up to.
And listen, B. Taylor is a nice looking woman. She's a nice looking black woman, but mentally she is cooked. You might like her in the physical, but when it comes to her mental, she ain't got it. She's lost. Any woman who breaks up with her baby daddy to get with a stud is a broken woman. She's a broken individual. I'm going to leave my baby daddy and hook up with a stud. Maybe that'll make sense. Maybe this stud will love me. Maybe this stud will love me like no man has ever loved me. That is the mindset of a broken woman. When everything fails with a real man, they'll get with a pretend man. What is a pretend man? A stud. A woman who pretends to be a man, that is a stud. You couldn't make it work with your baby daddy, so you linked up with a stud as if this stud was going to give you love. And that situation didn't work out. It was drama all over social media. You listen, she hooked up with Prince Fella, the stud maker. A woman who calls herself a queen maker. That woman, man, listen, homie. The stud maker. Let me tell you something about Prince Fella, the stud maker. She got a problem with black men, but the whole time she want to dress and look like a black man. Prince Fella, the stud maker, got a deep ass voice. She even sounds like a man. I don't know what man can lay next to this woman and she sounds like a man. She dresses like a man. So I got to ask myself, what was wrong with that man that married Prince Fella, the stud maker, and put a baby in her? Prince Fella, the stud maker, has a deep voice. She talks like a man. She dresses like a man. B. Taylor left her baby daddy to get in a full-blown relationship with a stud.
In a way, for politics, all suddenly reached out to you out of nowhere because he noticed your content. Okay.
To you.
Mm-hmm. Somebody sends him my content, and he decided to look me up. He got my email.
All right,
send me email.
All right, let's move past this Mika situation. Let's go to right here.
She says that Anton invites out women or guests all the time, and he does.
Listen, ladies, if you get out of a relationship with a man, then you get in a relationship with a stud, you are a broken woman. You are one confused individual. You don't know what direction you want to go. You leave a real man, then hook up with a damn pretend man. And that situation don't work.
I've been one of them.
You deflecting, B. Taylor.
I'm not reflecting. I think, mind you, this is a back and forth me and Anton had a few years ago. Baby, when I tell you I was in this space going head to head with these men, so this is going to be funny to actually watch back and see.
That you're just
not reflecting, deflecting. You're deflecting.
Well, you're not listening.
I am.
Okay, sorry, y'all.
I'm listening. I listened to every word that you said.
No,
you talk about how God is so progressive.
Your mouth moving,
you said that God is so progressive, and that's not an answer to the question. The question was, why did he do it in the first place?
And I answered that, but your mouth was moving, so you couldn't hear.
If you listen, if you let a stud munch on your carpet, you ain't got no damn business speaking on relationships. Be quiet. You had a whole stud munching on your carpet after you left your baby daddy. Nobody wants to hear anything you have to say at that point. You done left your baby daddy, which was a real man, and you linked up with a pretend man, which is a stud. This woman is lost. She is a broken, traumatized woman.
Why you like this?
And the only reason why I'm using this I was a menace. Very entertaining, but I was a menace. The reason why I'm using this video because it just pinpoint. There's a lot of back and forth me and Anton has had over the years. And on a previous panel like this, Anton has offered to fly me out before. So he's offered to fly me out probably about 3 different times. And we were supposed to collaborate before this live happened. It was Easter weekend, and I remember. So
here go B. Taylor. Tampon tried to fly me out multiple times. Why do you think, in your honest opinion, why did Tampon want to fly out B. Taylor? Was it because of her talent, or maybe he wanted to clap them cheeks? Give me some feedback in the comments. And Tampon wanted to fly me out a couple of times. See, now all these women want to tell their stories about how Tampon wanted to fly them out. Jazz told her story. Tampon wanted to fly her out. B. Taylor wanted to tell her story. Tampon wanted to fly her out. Now all of a sudden they're gonna give us a revelation about how Tampon wanted to fly them out so that he can give them the D.
Remember him hitting me up. Let me fly you out. Let's interview. And I was skeptical about it because I have to hop on a previous panel like this. Anton has offered to fly me out before. So he's offered to fly me out probably about 3 different times. And we were supposed to collaborate before this live happened. It was Easter weekend. And I remember him hitting me up. Let me fly you out. Let's interview. And I was skeptical about it because I would have to hop on a flight to a different city where none of my family and friends. And when he first asked me about it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring me and my man. And he was like, no, ain't no man around. So Anton has made it very clear when he flies out his guests, there is, or a woman, and she is in a relationship, there is no +1. He don't like other men around him that he do not know. He likes surrounding himself with beautiful women.
Why would I fly out a man? I'm not mad at you. Think I'm gonna fly out this dude that's piping you down? Hell no. You deal with that fool when you get back home. The hell I look like flying you out so this bozo can have an opinion about what I'm saying so he can get in your ear and tell you this and tell you a little bit of that. Man, please, I ain't going for none of that. If I was Tampon, I would do the same thing. You're going to fly out here to come rock with me. You ain't bringing no damn man with you. If anything, I'm going to be the one to clap them cheeks. I'm the one that, please.
So I was like, no, because, you know, the way he said it, I didn't like how he said it. Because he was like, let me fly you out first class. What did he say? Let me fly you out first class, put you in a nice hotel, you know, give you a ride. You don't got to worry about nothing. Everything is taken care of. Everything's on a tab, room service, put it on the car, like money, right? He said that publicly, and I'm like, the way you're saying it, I don't like the way you're saying it. Is it on a professional level? But the way you're saying it, Anton. It sounded like some, like, let me fly you out. And I was like, no, you're married. And at that time I was in a relationship as well. But also I didn't like how that was being set up. So when I talked to Anton on the phone, he was like, yeah, come on, let's go, let's do it. And I was like, I don't know. I was just very hesitant about it.
Let's do it.
And I said, yeah, as a content creator, I would like to get interviewed by somebody that has a bigger following or whatever, just for more exposure. But also at the same time, his audience didn't fuck with me. Like, they didn't like me. And so
because you be talking that feminist BS. Why would his audience listen to all that feminist nonsense? You be over there talking. You got 2 baby daddies. You ain't with neither one of them. Then you linked up with a stud and got your carpet munched on. Now all of a sudden you ain't even with her either. You left a real man to get with a pretend man. And the relationship that you had with the pretend man didn't work out either.
I felt like
you was in a whole... B. Taylor was in a whole relationship with Prince Fella, the stud maker, not the queen maker, the stud maker. You was in a whole relationship with Prince Fella, not Princella, Prince Fella.
Deep down, after talking to family and friends and consulting with them, they were like, this is not a good idea. I feel like you're going to regret it if you go out there. Now, there's other things I probably should have consulted with my family and friends about. And y'all see how that turned out. But I would say with my family and friends, when I was really telling them everything and not just making rash decisions or sporadic decisions, they were like, no, don't go out there. It's not a good look.
No.
So I didn't. And I kind of curved him on that. So then this happened and I made a joke about lying out or something like that.
Why are you like this? I'm genuinely wonder why are you like this? Why are you like, you don't have to be like this. You know
Maybe
this,
you
right?
have to interview me one day with your wife.
Wait, y'all heard I said.
Now you guys notice that Jazz and B. Taylor are both giving testimonies about how Tampon wanted to fly them out. In other words, they're saying it wasn't professional. He really wanted sex from them. Now you married and I'm in a relationship. You know why Tampon offered to fly you out. Tampon didn't offer to fly you out because of some talent, because you don't have any. When it comes to talent, B. Taylor doesn't have any. Neither does Mika. The only reason that Tampon wanted to deal with these women because Tampon wanted access to those cheeks. That is about it. Had nothing to do with no damn talent. That's not why the man wanted to fly you out, baby.
Maybe you have to interview me one day with your wife. And that's why I went into the whole, like, your wife got to be there for me to come out there and interview with you. And when he said something like, oh, my wife not going to be there, or something like that. He said that before. What did that laugh be telling?
With your wife.
She's not going to be here that week.
Nah, I think she should. Godly man.
You're not going to be here.
Godly man.
See, Tampon said you can fly out here, but my wife ain't gonna be here. What do my wife need to be here? Your man don't need to be here. That stud that you was with don't need to be there. Come out here so I can sample those cheeks. My wife is not gonna be here. Tampon made it very clear and simple. Come out here. My wife won't be here, and you better not bring that stud with you. You better not bring your baby daddy or your boyfriend with you either.
Like, your wife got to be there for me to come out there and interview with you. And when he said something like, oh, my wife not going to be there, or something like that. He said that before. What did that laugh be telling?
With your wife.
She's not going to be here that week.
Nah, I think she should. Godly man.
You're not going to be here.
Godly man. Godly man. I said, with your wife. And he said, she's not going to be there that weekend. It's giving sin. I'm sorry. It was giving too much for me. And I just, look, no, sir. And you're saying this publicly. You're setting the tone. Look at Ali's face. He's laughing and cackling up because he's like, this is funny. So I said, no, sir, with your wife, godly man. Let's
that week. She's not gonna be here that week.
Nah, I think she should. Godly man.
You're not gonna be here that week.
Godly married man. Exactly.
First of all, she's sitting right here. And secondly,
Hey, Rita.
She don't speak to people right now. That's not her place.
I can still speak though.
So he set the tone that it was not Rita's place to speak.
Exactly.
And she's only, so she don't speak when she's spoken to.
Yeah.
He made it very clear she speaks when he allows her to, especially when it comes down to the panel. And I said, hey,
of course, that's his. Listen, man, these women, see, this is why you ain't got no damn man. And this is why you got 2 baby daddies and you ran to a stud when that situation didn't work. And now you ain't even with the stud. Of course, she needs to speak when spoken to. This is his platform. He gave Rita the lifestyle that she's living. This is his platform. She ain't got no damn business speaking when he don't want her to speak. This is why you ain't got no damn husband. That's that feminist BS. I can run my mouth and say whatever I want to say. And that's why you got 2 baby daddies and you went to a stud when those situations didn't work. And now you're not even with the stud. That's exactly what your wife is supposed to do. If I'm on my platform talking, my wife is going to speak when I want her to. She ain't going to just run her mouth because she feel like it. Now we see why a lot of these sisters ain't married. A lot of these black women, unfortunately, feel like they can run their mouth whenever they feel like it. And this is why they got baby daddies and no damn husband. This is why they got baby daddies and no damn husband. Disobedient, hard-headed, and won't listen. That's why you got 2 damn baby daddies and no husband, because of your mentality.
Rita, as in, I'm giving you respect as a woman. I'm giving you respect as a woman. And when he said my wife is right here, and he's making it seem like an offer, and words are powerful and intentions are powerful. So when you don't clarify what type of intentions you have when it comes down to flying out another woman and your wife is next to you, I said, hey, Rita. Hey, Rita. And he says she can't speak to me. She don't, and then look, he's doing this. He's doing this. He's looking at his wife going, shh. She don't speak unless I allow her to speak.
She's not supposed to speak until he allows her to speak. You don't speak at your job when your boss don't want you running your mouth at your job, but you think you can run your mouth when it comes to your damn man. And you wonder why these women got baby daddies and no husband. They got life twisted. She get around her white boss and she speak when she's spoken to. She don't run her mouth whenever she feels like it at work, but she feels like she can run her mouth to your black ass and disrespect you and overtalk whenever she feel like it. This is why women like her have baby daddies and no husbands. Now we understand why. It has everything to do with your mentality. Thinking you can just speak and say whatever you want to say on my damn platform.
Look at Lady what's it? I can't say. I haven't said these names in years, so I forgot y'all names, some of y'all names. I'm so sorry. No offense. But yeah, he was trying to be funny, but at the same time, I could be funny too. And you're not about to try to play that.
That's not her.
Yeah.
She don't speak to people right now. That's not her place.
I can still speak though.
I bet B. Taylor make a great toxic girlfriend.
And did. And does. And do. Not even more. But did. I definitely did. My exes love me.
Right. He is hilarious.
Are you coming in or what? It's a yes or no. You coming through or what?
I asked you originally how many you had, and you.
Oh my God! I forgot about this part. I swear to y'all, I saw this video about him asking to fly me out. I forgot about this when I asked Anton about him saying he has hosts.
Have yet to answer.
Why is that important?
We're deflecting and asking.
Why is that important for you?
And I'm not sure if you're trying to insinuate and call him that.
See, now you guys Now you guys understand why a lot of these women got baby daddies and no husband. It got everything to do with their bad attitude and their big mouth and their feminist mindset. This is why so many women in our community got baby daddies and no husbands. It has everything to do with their big old mouth, and they don't know when to be quiet. She don't know when to open her mouth. She don't know when to close her damn mouth. That's a major problem for a woman who's looking for a damn husband. And you wonder why they got baby daddies and no husbands. It all makes sense.
Or you were on a professional level saying
B. Taylor never answered the question,
Brittany Renner, and you flew out.
That's what makes her toxic.
And men. So
I did. I flew out Brittany. I flew out a lot of people.
Yeah. So I don't know which way you're trying to go with that one.
Trying to go with what one?
And that's why I said, if you're gonna like play up this whole, let me fly you out, B. Taylor, in the tone that you're saying it in, I'm gonna say, well, let's make sure to clarify what you're asking for, because you just said earlier that you got hoes, and I said, okay, how are we talking about God in the Bible and you married in this, but you also have hoes? So I'm confused, and I said. And that's when he offered.
See, Tampon got married when he was broke. He got married when he was broke. I bet money if Tampon had to do it all over again, he wouldn't get married. He would probably take care of Rita and love her because she's the mother of his child. But I don't think Tampon would get legally married. If Tampon had the same money that he had back then, I don't think Tampon gets married. The Tampon Daniels today would not get married if he had the same money back then. Tampon married Rita when he was broke. Yeah. And I'm not taking no shots at Rita. Hey, do your thing, Rita. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you, baby. It's all gravy.
To fly me out. And I said, are you insinuating that I am a 304? Because I'm just trying to clarify, what are you doing? Are you wanting to interview me because what are your intentions? This is how the conversation, of course, this is a panel. So, you know, we're going to play it up how we're going to play it up. But this is where Mika whole mindset should have been right here. It should have. Somebody that sounds says you're his type too. He knew what he was doing, trying to do. I don't know what Anton's type is. I really don't. I think Anton knows how to put on a good show.
But if you want to be professional, sure, I'll work with you professionally.
See, a lot of listen, man. B. Taylor is a nice looking woman. Like physically, she's a decent looking woman, but her mentality disqualifies her from having a real man in her life. It's her mentality. You know what I mean? She has a feminist mindset, and she's a broken woman. Anytime a woman goes from a man, then she lays up with a stud and has sex with a stud, that is a broken woman. That is a confused woman. She's damaged spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically. You are dealing with a damaged woman. I'm giving you the facts. You're going to go from a real man, the next thing you know, you're going to get up, then you're going to lay up with a stud, a pretend man. Not a real man. B. Taylor decided she don't want a real man. She wants somebody who pretends to be one. B. Taylor decided she didn't want to be with her baby daddies no more. She made it up in her mind. I don't want a real man. I'm going to get with somebody who pretends to be one. Keywords. She gets with somebody who pretends to be a man, but they ain't no real man. A stud. This woman is confused. She is broken. Everything fails with a real man. She'll get with a pretend man, which is a stud. Not a real man, someone who pretends to be one.
Wait. Where I'm trying to go with what one?
Because when you implied that and said the whole flight thing, you also said I got a lot of and then that's when you asked me about a flight. So I'm not sure where you were going with that.
Wait. So what does that have to do with you? Are you
okay? So he never denied that he don't got 304s. He said he didn't say I don't have 304s. I never said that. I'm just joking. I'm just playing. He said, what they got to do with you? Why you worry about that? If I got 304s or not, I'm asking you, can you fly out?
Are you looking to become one?
No, that's why I'm trying to make sure.
Look at the stud maker. That's Prince Fella, the stud maker, right there. Hey, I ain't gonna get with you. I'm gonna paint the picture.
Why you even? Why
I'm
you?
trying to make sure you're not
Why you even
insinuating
concerned about the
that. Making sure
conversation?
you're not insinuating that.
Insinuate what?
And when me
Listen, studs are pretend men. Studs are not real men. They just pretend to be. Studs are not real men. They are women who pretend to be men. And unfortunately, a lot of women have laid up with these studs. Their relationships with their baby daddies failed. Their relationships dating men failed in general. So instead of sticking with a real man, they'll link up with a pretend man. You know how many women I know who have laid up with pretend men? Oh, I'm tired of men treating me like crap. I'm going to get with a stud. I'm going to get with a pretend man. A lot of women have made foolish decisions like that, thinking that she going to get with a pretend man, and all of a sudden that's going to make her life better.
Mika was on panels with Anton, and I've seen some of the clips of, they would flirt. That's what you should have been doing. You should have been nipping that shit in the butt publicly, straight up. Because when you allow stuff to keep going on and going on, there's a narrative that's being spent there, and it's gonna work against you. And how is his wife sitting there through all of this? Because the internet would have interrupted that know her place comment in front of his wife. Yeah, I think she knows Anton.
Just got through saying about and then when I asked you about
We're stuck on this conversation.
Could you fly me out? And I said, what are you trying to insinuate? Now, if you want to talk about business, we could talk about business.
Listen, baby.
Then she got the nerve to say, if we want to talk about business, let's talk about business. What does Tampon get out of interviewing B. Taylor? That's a one-sided business deal. Tampon doing an interview with B. Taylor would be a one-sided business deal. Tampon gains nothing. B. Taylor gains everything. Nobody listens to B. Taylor. Nobody takes her serious. Tampon gains absolutely nothing by doing business with B. Taylor. That will be a one-sided business deal that only benefits B. Taylor. Huh? Duh.
I'm just very, very direct. And so if you want to jump on a flight, you let me know. I'm not going to sit here and if you want to have a conversation about we can have that offline. We can have a one-on-one conversation about if that's what you're really concerned about. However, I'm sorry, B, you should not interrupt somebody when they're trying to make you an offer. So if you want to take the flight, the offer is on the table, and it is up to you. I treat my guests with the
hold on.
See, Tampon said, if you want to catch a flight, the offer is still on the table. Rita's not going to be here. I'm going to fly you out. And you know what I want once you get here, baby. Don't sit up here and play these games. Yeah. Yeah. Tampon said, if you want to get flued out, the offer still stands. Do you want to get flued out? Then eventually get your back blued out.
Going on and going on, there's a narrative that's being spent there, and it's gonna work against you. And how is his wife sitting there through all of this? Because the internet would have interrupted that know her place comment in front of his wife. Yeah, I think she knows Anton.
Just got through saying about and then when I asked you about
we're stuck on this conversation.
Could you fly me out? And I said, what are you trying to insinuate? Now, if you want to talk about business, we could talk about business.
Listen, baby, I'm just very, very direct. And so if you want to jump on a flight, you let me know. I'm not going to sit here and if you want to have a conversation about we can have that offline. We can have a one-on-one conversation about if that's what you're really concerned about. However, I'm sorry, B, you should not interrupt somebody when they're trying to make you an offer. So if you want to take the flight, the offer is on the table, and it is up to you. I treat my guests with the
hold on. And I didn't even hear him call baby. I didn't even hear that part. But what if he sit right? Look. I'm just saying. I said, what is your intentions? And don't be applying. But look at his face. Like, Come on now. I know the game. Even when I was on the phone with him, he reminded me of a guy I used to talk to back in college that, like, there's a persona and that certain people put on. And I can tell, like, is that really you, or is that the persona that's talking? Kind of like, and I could tell that was like a persona when I was talking to him. So I was like, nah, because I don't know what I'm about to get myself into, and I'm not gonna be around family and friends in a whole other city. What if I get stuck out there? Like, it was just too many risks. Hey sis.
Utmost respect with the greatest luxury and everything. So if that's an experience that you want, you let me know. Conversation, we can have that offline.
This is an example of how traumatized you possibly are.
Oh no, I don't need you to. First of all, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you. I have a therapist for that, so I don't need you to analyze me about how traumatized I am. I think you.
All right, so let's go ahead.
If you live life long enough, life will traumatize you. But anyway, let's get back to this side chick conversation. Let's get back to that.
And then you establish this sort of cordial friendship, if you will. It's a friendship at that point because you weren't working.
No. So once I did marriage,
I don't think she's going to lose her marriage, but this was a lesson to be learned. And I think her husband payback was his interview. I actually think Anton was supposed to protect her. She was his employee and he brought her out there. She just...
How many guys would wife up B. Taylor? I want you guys to be honest. Now, I know that I spoke on the baby daddies and her being with a pretend man, which is a stud. How many brothers in the comments would wife up B. Taylor? If she wore something sexy and cooked for you and submitted to you, would you wife up B. Taylor? And I want you brothers in the comments to be honest. Would you wife up B. Taylor? I'm speaking to the brothers in the comment section. Give me some feedback.
Should have known that was the storyline they both were crafting before the show. Exactly. So I don't disagree with that either. I said that he wasn't obligated to protect her, but it would have showed more character, integrity, and loyalty, and more of a friendship if Anton did protect her. But she made it very clear it was a business relationship. They didn't really have. And before they got there, they have built this perception that they possibly is his chick. Like she's one of his chicks. Because Anton has said, like, he got 3 4s. He got this, he got that, he got chicks, he got this, he got women, he got other women. Like, it ain't cheating, you know, da-da-da.
Tampon said his money makes his cheating acceptable. Get over it. Get over it. Get past the situation. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. I need everybody that's rocking, that's watching to bless that damn like button. Make sure that you do so for sure. Tampon said his money makes his cheating acceptable. It ain't cheating when you got money. It ain't cheating when you provide for your damn family.
Character, integrity, and loyalty, and more of a friendship if Anton did protect her. But she made it very clear it was a business relationship. They didn't really have. And before they got there, they have built this perception that they possibly is his chick. Like she's one of his.
Yeah, no man wants a woman that runs her mouth all day. Women who run their mouth all day are feminists. They want to be social media personalities. They want to run their mouth and get a damn opinion every damn second. Beta males deal with females who run their mouth all the time. Masculine men do not want women who run their mouth all the damn time. That is a major turnoff. Simpson beta males are the only guys that take females like this serious. And keep in mind, B. Taylor is a beautiful woman. She has beauty, and you know, there's no denying that. She's an attractive young lady. Well, some of you gonna say, well, no, she's an old lady. She's in her 30s. She's an old lady. She ain't a young lady no more. The point is this: she's an attractive woman. Her looks are not the problem. Her looks are not the problem. Her mentality is the problem. She's a feminist. She's a feminist. Now, this is the thing. Women like this will tell you they're not feminists, but when you study them long enough, you realize that she is a damn feminist. Nah, I ain't no feminist. I ain't no feminist. Yes, you are. Listen, homie, if you put 20 women in a room and ask them if they were feminists, maybe only one or two of those women will admit that they're feminists. You got to have enough common sense to see that they are feminists, even when they tell you that they are not. They're going to tell you they're not feminists, but you need to have enough common sense to see that they are. 90% of women who are feminists will tell you that they are not feminists.
Chicks. Because Anton has said, like, he got 3 or 4s. He got this, he got that, he got chicks, he got this, he got women, he got other women. Like, it ain't cheating, da-da-da. If that perception is already there, when something like this big happens, people are already having this perception that y'all were possibly a thing. That's just going to spread faster through the mass of people who are now being introduced to you, right? So I do think that it would have been nice for him to protect her, but he wasn't obligated to. That's not his wife. He made sure his wife was protected. He spoke out about his wife and his family, but I think that's kind of egotistical for a married woman to think that this married man was going to go to bat for her. It was not. As a woman, you can't launch a platform on being a side chick, right? Rita.
Well, you're saying, what's your name? Capricornus. Capricorn Roses. Capricorn Roses. B. Taylor got 2 baby daddies and she hooked up with a stud, and the relationship with a stud didn't work. Let me tell you something. Masculine men don't want to wipe up feminists. They don't. The only type of men who are willing to deal with feminists are simps and beta males. Masculine men want nothing to do with a feminist outside of sex in a bedroom. Outside of sex in a bedroom, masculine men want nothing to do with a woman who's a feminist. All you can do is have sex with them. Outside of that, it ain't no reason to deal with them as a masculine man. Let me ask you guys a question. How many guys in the comment section like feminists? How many men in the comment section right now like women who are feminists? How many men in the comment section say, hell no, I ain't dealing with no woman who's a feminist. Hell no, I ain't finna sit up there and deal with that. No, I ain't dealing with that. If you are a feminist, you must get lost. We have nothing in common outside of the bedroom if you are a female feminist. Outside of the bedroom, we have nothing in common.
Birthday tomorrow. She's a MVP. Happy birthday. Nyla Docs too. See, when I be on YouTube, y'all, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I be watching old Lifetime movies. Now, this is what Mika should have been.
Who watches Lifetime movies? It's a feminist network. That Lifetime caters to Lifetime. Listen. Lifetime caters to women who are feminists, 100%. But then again, it's no surprise. We already know that B. Taylor is a feminist. Most of these women are feminists. I got to be real with you, black women. And I'm saying this out of love to you, black women, because I got love for y'all, but I got to be honest with y'all at the same time. I got to ask the brothers the question. What percentage of FBA women do you guys believe are feminists? What percentage of FBA women are feminists? I'm asking a question to the brothers. I want to see what they think. Listen, what percentage of FBA women are feminists? Give me some feedback in the comments.
And handling how she should have been handling Anton. And some of the comments gonna be people talking shit, but I don't care.
I appreciate the fact that you love my content. You know, it's like you can be here. I don't mind if you're a feminist. You can be a feminist and still enjoy my content. It's all gravy, baby. I ain't mad at you. Oh, I'm looking in the comments right now. I said, what percentage of FBA women are feminists? He said 98%. Somebody said 99. Yes, sir, said 99%. $92 said 90%. Oh man, somebody, hey, hold on. K. City said 15%. Them brothers gonna get you for that one. They gonna get you for that one. DZ 3007 says 75%. Lamel Jackson said 90%. Scoop said 70%. Black Man Rising said 85 to 90% of FBA women are feminists.
It is what it is. Oh, wait, hold on. This is me and Anton back in the day. We used to battle it out. Okay. A lot of people thought I was in the
Kofa 3000 says 76%. Okay. See, listen. One thing that you're not going to get from a lot of FBA channels, they're too afraid to ask questions about Black women, which means a lot of these FBA content creators who are brothers are simps. They never ask the real questions. They'll sit up there and talk about tethers, immigrants, and white supremacists all day, but they never take the time to address the fact that most children in the FBA community are being raised by women. And that's a major problem. And you got all these brothers that are FBA content creators who never address that issue. I ain't gonna talk about single motherhood. I don't want to piss Black women off. I'm gonna talk about tethers, immigrants, and white supremacists. I'll never address the flaws of the Black community, mainly the flaws of Black women. I ain't gonna talk about that. And that's the mindset of a lot of these Black men who are FBA content creators. They're too afraid to ask questions. They're too afraid to ask the real questions. Why? Because they're beta males and simps. I'm just being real with you guys. Listen, homie, I got another question for you guys. Name 5 FBA content creators that holds Black women accountable. I'm not saying we got to bash Black women because we love Black women. Black women, you guys are my sisters. I love y'all. But at the same time, out of love, I have to be honest with you. I'm not going to pander to you. I have to be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm going to say this again. Can you guys name 5 content creators that are Black men in the FBA space that hold Black women accountable? Name 5 FBA content creators that hold Black women accountable. Let's continue.
The manosphere sector advocating for men, speaking up for men. No, I was giving these men hell. What? I was the villain. I was the villain, babe. I was the villain. I was never.
See, listen, I hold Black men accountable all the time. I talk about the Black men who are gangbangers and the dumb stuff they do in the community. See, it ain't a problem when you hold Black men accountable. Name 5 FBA content creators who hold Black women accountable. Name 5 of them. Can you guys give me 5 brothers in the FBA community that holds Black women accountable? Can you give me 5? Matter of fact, I'm gonna lower the bar. Maybe the bar so listen. Name 3 content creators in the FBA community that holds Black women accountable. Name 3 of them. I'm waiting.
Never. I was always for the women, and I was the villain.
Fantastic is not FBA. He's Manosphere. Edward Anderson is not FBA. He's Manosphere. Now, Ant CEO, I can agree. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him mix up some sauce and say, okay, Black women, y'all needed to get it together. So far, you only have 1. You said Ant CEO, name 3 FBA men in the FBA community that hold Black women accountable. Name 3.
So you're going to be seeing me giving the Lapeef panel hell.
And King Supreme, you already know King Supreme is one of them. I love Black women, but I got to hold them accountable. I love Black men, but I still got to hold y'all accountable for the nonsense. Give me 3 content creators in the FBA community that are Black men who holds Black women accountable. I'm not talking about Black men who hate Black women, Black men who bash Black women. Name 3 Black men in the FBA community that holds Black women accountable for their actions. Name 3 of them. Mr. Fantastic is not an FBA content creator. Now, by blood, he's FBA, but he's not an FBA content creator. You know, he's not that. So Fantastic, excuse me. Fantastic belongs in the Black manosphere, the red pill community. Mr. Fantastic does not make FBA content. He does not. So Mr. Fantastic don't count. I'm talking about conscious brothers who makes FBA content that hold Black women accountable. Name 3 of them. Ringo TV is a Sambo. Ringo TV is not an FBA content creator. Ringo is a certified Sambo. Ringo does not make content for FBA people. Ringo walks around with a MAGA hat on, worshiping Charlie Kirk. That's a terrible example.
Oh my God. If I was to look back at some of I just wish I wasn't as sensitive and emotional. I would have chewed y'all up. I would have chewed y'all up. But during this time, y'all could see the weight all in my face. My baby was probably like 1 year old, barely 1 at this time. I don't think my son was 1, or maybe he was 1 year old. I was on here battling with y'all. Just it was a lot going on. I think I'm still breastfeeding.
The reason that I asked you guys that question, because a lot of these brothers who make FBA content, they don't never address the issues with Black women. And that's not me saying, listen, we should love Black women. We should love them just like Black women should love us. I agree with Black unity and Black love. But at some point, you got to hold women accountable for some of the things they say and do. Just like you got to hold Black men accountable for some of the things they say and do. The problem with these Black men who are FBA content creators, they're too afraid to hold Black women accountable for anything. That's the main reason that they only talk about tethers, immigrants, and white supremacists. That's all they're going to talk about. They'll never address the issues with the women in our community. Why? Because they're too afraid to do it. So they ignore it like they ignore the situation like the problem doesn't exist. And you guys know I'm telling the truth. If you listening, you know, like, damn, Red is telling the truth.
When I did, like, it was a lot going on, but I used to give y'all hell, and it was fun at times, but then it was mentally draining.
It's all good, Capricorn Rose. You come in peace, and I'm not gonna respect it. You know what I mean? You're welcome to be over here. You ain't got to agree with everything I say to be on the platform. It's all good. It's all good, Capricorn Rose. Yeah, man.
Hey, Jordan. Can y'all hear? It says no volume. I said volume. Back in the day, giving it B. Oh, you can hear it? Jordan is saying that way. Oh, wait. Okay, so y'all can't hear it. No volume. I can hear you, not the video. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
Hey, you guys do know 2 years ago, I told B. Taylor to come over. I told B. Taylor to come over to my house, wear something sexy, and cook me a steak. I said this 2 years ago. Wear something sexy, look pretty, wear something sexy, and cook me up and make me a steak, baby. Get in that kitchen and make me a steak. Make sure you're smelling good, looking good, and get in that kitchen and cook supreme and make King Supreme. You dig what I'm saying? A ribeye steak. Just how I like it, medium done. You did.
Okay, let me redo that again then. Let me do it again. Let me rewind it back. Okay, hold on.
Somebody just said you can't hold Black women accountable unless you're married to them or in a relationship with them. That's nonsense. You can hold anybody accountable. If I commit a crime right now, the law is going to hold me accountable. Right? So you ain't got to be married to a woman or in a relationship with her to hold her accountable for her behavior. If society held women in general accountable for their behavior, a lot of things would change.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it now.
He do it in the first place.
And I answered that, but your mouth was moving, so you couldn't hear.
What answer to the
I saw your mouth moving.
You said
so
that God is so
you can
progressive,
both at the same
and that's
time.
not an answer to the question. The question was, why did he do it in the first place?
And at the same
And that's
time.
not how God is so.
You're not listening.
I am listening.
Okay, y'all can hear it now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go.
I listened to every word that you said.
No,
you talk about how God is so progressive.
I saw your mouth moving.
You said that God is so progressive, and that's
time.
not an answer to the question. The question was, why did he do it in the first place?
And I answered that, but your mouth was moving, so you couldn't hear.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I'm genuinely why.
You see, she's being combative. She's being combative. He like, no, I'm listening. You ain't listening because your mouth is running. He said, no, I listened to everything you said. But she wants to be combative and she believes it's funny. She wants to irritate the man. She wants to be combative. Now you understand why she has 2 baby daddies and no husband.
I genuinely wonder, why are you like this? Why are you like, you don't have to be like this. You know
Maybe
this,
you
right?
have to interview me one day with your
I told
wife.
you I got a plane ticket waiting for you.
With your wife. With your wife.
She's not gonna be here that week.
Nah, I think she should. Godly man.
She's not gonna be here that week.
Godly married man. Exactly.
First of all.
See that, Mika, you gotta just nip that shit in the butt, have fun with it, but nip it in the damn butt. Godly man, you gotta just throw that out there. Like, what we doing? What we doing, Anton? I used to call him Antoine. What we doing, Antoine? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are you offering me flights to Detroit? Married, godly man. Which persona is this? You know, that's all I was doing, but it was fun.
See, a lot of women will say she don't want to submit to her man. Well, then you're going against the word of God. Any woman who doesn't want, I'm not saying get with any male and submit to him. Get with a man with leadership qualities that gives a damn about you and your future. Right? That's the reality. So when women tell you they're not going to submit to a man, they don't need no man. If she don't respect God, what makes you think she's going to respect you? God told you must honor a man and submit to a man and fall under some man's leadership. That's the word of God. That ain't my word. I'm not giving you my opinion. That's the word of God, literally. So when you see these women, when you meet these women that are loudmouthed, combative, and don't want to listen, that woman doesn't believe in God. Because that's the same woman who says she don't need a man. She gonna do things her way. She don't need to fall under no leadership of a man. She makes her own money and she can do whatever she want to do. Leave women like that alone. Don't try to date them. Don't try to convince them that they need to be listening to you. It is a waste of time if you even arguing with a woman like that. Leave that woman to her own vices and watch and see that she don't self-destruct. Oh, she's gonna self-destruct eventually. I got an education, a job, and money. I don't need to listen to no man. Okay. You're going to find out the hard way. Okay. A lot of women think because they have careers and jobs that all of a sudden you don't need to listen to no man. You can't show me one scripture in the Bible where it says if women get education and money, that means you don't need to listen to no man. Just because you have money and education, you don't need to submit to no man. You can't show me one scripture in the Bible that says that. For some reason, a lot of these modern women think if they have money and an education, they don't need to listen to no man no more. You can't find one scripture in the Bible that says, women, if you got money, now you ain't got to listen to no man. You're not going to find one scripture in the Bible that says that. That proves everything I said when I say these women don't believe in God. They don't respect God. They don't believe in God. They don't. A lot of women in our community think, well, if I get money, now I ain't got to listen to no man. God ain't never told you that dumb stuff. All of a sudden, because you think you got a little bit of money, now you ain't got to listen to no damn man. You're wrong.
But I was like, I'm not about to fly out there.
She's sitting right here. And secondly,
hey, Rita.
She don't speak to people right now.
See, homies, that comes from feminism. That comes from feminists. That is the feminist mindset. Well, if I get an education and money now, I don't need to listen to no man no more. God ain't never told your black behind that if you get money, all of a sudden you don't need no man. God ain't never told you that. That's the feminist mindset. That is a feminist mentality. Avoid, listen, homies, avoid women like that at all costs. Avoid them. Thinking because she got a little education and some money, now all of a sudden she ain't got to respect a man's authority. Man, please.
That's not her place.
I can still speak.
And look at him talking about shh. No, and you know why? I spoke to Rita, and I'll say this again. I spoke to Rita out of respect for her because I have respect for women. So I said, hi, Rita, because I have respect for Anton's wife. I don't have to meet her to have respect for her. And he said she don't speak unless I give her approval to speak. She don't speak when she's spoken to. That's what he said on there. And he said, shh. She probably said, hey.
When your boss at work tell you to be quiet, don't you shut up? Yes, you shut up. So you mean to tell me you can submit to your boss at work, but you can't listen to a man that's providing for you, that you lay in bed with this man every other night or every night? So you can't listen to a man that's sleeping with you, that you're sleeping with, but you listen to your white boss at work when he tell you to be quiet. I bet money you don't run your mouth at your job when that white boss tell your ass to be quiet. Bet money you shut up. Bet money you do. See, these women think they can run their mouth with us, but go to work and submit to their white boss. Nah, homie, I ain't dealing with that. You know damn well she ain't running her mouth at her job when that white man tell her monkey ass to be quiet. But she thinks she has all the right in the world to run her mouth to your black ass.
Back, that's why.
So.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Secondly,
hey, Rita.
No, first of all, she's sitting right here. And secondly,
hey, Rita.
She don't speak to people right now.
That's
not her place.
I can still speak though.
That's not her place.
See, you can say whatever you want to say about tampon, but tampon is no simp. Tampon promotes he promotes leadership when it comes to men. So I will say that. He might be a Sambo. He might be a lot of different things. He may be a fake Christian, but one thing I can say that he's not is a simp. Tampon is not a simp. He believes in ruling his household with an iron fist. So I give him props for that. I ain't never seen Tampon promote simping. I've never seen him do it. I seen Tampon promote masculinity and male authority.
I bet B. Taylor make a great toxic girlfriend.
And like I said earlier, and did.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. I've been up here for 3 hours. We didn't did a lot. We didn't did enough talking. Break this down. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing. A whole lot of game was dropped during this podcast, man. 3 hour. I didn't even think I was going to, stretch it out for this long, but it was good. I had to break a whole lot of things down. I had to do some preaching. I had to do some teaching, motivational speaking, King Supreme delivering straight-laced game in a major way. Yeah. God ain't told women, God ain't never said if a woman makes money, now all of a sudden she ain't got to listen to no man. God ain't never told you that. For some reason, modern women think if they make money, now all of a sudden they ain't got to submit or listen to no damn man. Yeah. When I make my own money, I don't need to listen to no man. God ain't never told you that. No. God ain't never told you that. Listen, do you guys know how many modern women feel like if they make money, now all of a sudden they ain't got to listen to no man. They ain't got to submit to no man's authority. Now that I got money, I ain't got to submit to no man's authority. That's what a lot of these women believe. Women feel like money puts them in a position to be disobedient to their man. Now all of a sudden they don't need to follow your lead. Now all of a sudden they don't need to submit to you because they have their own money. A lot of women are brainwashed to believe that. Well, I got money, so I don't need to listen to that man. Okay. And you wonder why they are single mothers with baby daddies and no husband. Because of that mentality right there. Now, if you a black woman who don't think like that, then I'm not talking to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. That's all I'm saying. A lot of black women feel like money puts them in a position to disrespect their man. Unfortunately, a lot of black women have fed into that mentality. I got an education and a good job. I don't need to listen to no man. I don't need to submit to no man's authority because I got my own money. Show me one scripture in the Bible where it says if a woman makes her own money, now she ain't got to submit to no man. Show me one scripture in the Bible that says that. You ain't gonna find one.
And let me tell y'all something. Y'all men love toxic women, okay? Don't get it twisted. Y'all keep coming back for it.
They keep coming back for sex.
And let me tell y'all something. Y'all men love toxic women, okay? Don't get it twisted. Y'all keep coming back for it.
They keep coming back for sex. They're not coming back to marry you. The sex might be good. The sex might be great. But that's the only reason that they are coming back. Simps and beta males deal with toxic women. Listen, homie, toxic women are only good in the bedroom. Outside of the bedroom, they bring nothing. Yeah, true story.
Y'all love toxic women. Stop fronting on these damn panels. That's why y'all be so mad. Because
B. Taylor is a single mother with 2 baby daddies. Now you understand why she got baby daddies and no husband. And she hooked up with a pretend man and that situation didn't work. Now you understand why she's in the position she's in. She said that men love toxic women. No, they like having sex with you. That is about it. That pretend man, that stud that she got with, she only wanted sex from you. That pretend man was never going to wife you up. It was a sexual fling. It was a sexual thing. That pretend man only wanted sex from you, just like the rest of the men that you dealt with. Even if a man tried to wife up B. Taylor, talking like this is going to make him say, nope, I'm only going to deal with her for hookup reasons and hookup reasons only. Men come back to toxic women for sex, not for marriage. Anyway, man, I'm going to get up out of here. King Supreme, he said a good 90% of both women, I guess he meant black women, the PIZ, the P is free. Okay, the P is free. I feel you, brother. I feel you on that, my brother. The P is free. Men will come back for sex, but that is about it. Now you understand why these women got baby daddies and no husband. It has everything to do with their mentality. Yeah. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving you gain to keep you from stressing. It's King Supreme. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Peace to everybody. I'll be back with some more content later on. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that like button. It ain't nothing. King Supreme, I am signing off. I'm gone, family. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, when you watch this on a replay, bless the like button and share this content with a friend that's going to tell a friend. King Supreme going to continue to get it in. You did. Elevate to my level. Dig this with a shovel.